I do know the history. I'm literally a history major. That's what I studied for 4 years in undergrad. So
What
I
I'm
know
hearing,
that there's probably a lot of, oh, let me continue. There's probably a lot of things that I could actually probably teach you about the history. So let's not assume what others know. You said that many times formerly enslaved or escaping insurgent black slaves, as you deemed, would join into certain tribes like the Cherokee and Choctaw. That was actually false. So the Cherokee of the five civilized tribes, they were one of the largest slaveholding tribes. At the time of emancipation, the Cherokee had over 4,000 slaves. I could show you my source. Black enslaved people did run away and they did escape into tribes, but those tribes were primarily tribes like the Seminole, Creek, Muskogee, and many of those people, escaped to other places in Latin America and Mexico. Let me finish. And they escaped to places in Mexico. In Mexico, they became known as the Maroons. They also went to places in Jamaica and were also known as Maroons and in Suriname. So yes, I know all about the history. I know all about the history. So next time you want to say something, you can just say your point and don't really assume that people know less than you.
You just repeated everything I said, Kit Kat. Why are you doing that?
Corrected the tribes because you said that
But you just repeated everything I said. You just put more detail to it.
Well, I corrected you because you said that they escaped into the Cherokee tribe. No, the Cherokee were actually people who were enslaved.
I said Native American tribes, Kit Kat.
So you were just using them as an example and not referencing them as the exact tribe that people were escaping into. Was that it?
But he mentioned Mexico too, though. He mentioned Mexico, and that's a big thing. When you have African people going into Mexican territory, and Vicente Guerrero was indigenous and African, because first of all, he was a Mexican president.
I know
he
that.
wasn't an African president. He was a Mexican president. We have to highlight that was the highlight.
I literally said that he was literally one of Mexico's first presidents.
No, because you told Meshi, well, it's African first, then indigenous.
No, I didn't. I said she capitalized native and put black in smaller letters. I said capitalize both. That's what I said.
You mean on the comments over here? Okay.
Okay, well, don't try me because you was going to the comments. So keep it cute.
What's wrong with you, man? Relax. Why are you saying try me? Why are you all aggressive? Calm down. Relax. Take it easy. We're having a conversation, ally.
You were trying
if we're allies, you shouldn't be acting this way. Relax.
I never said we were allies in anything.
Okay, so what is the conversation about, Mono? Because why is this person here?
I was having a productive conversation with Mono and the others.
You're just being so aggressive with all of us. Calm down. Relax.
No, I'm not being aggressive with anyone but you because you're disrespectful.
Passive aggressive over here.
I could get passive aggressive and I could get aggressive. It is what it is.
So then why are you here?
Anyway, guys, I came up for a specific person. Mono, didn't I tell you why I came up when I first came up here?
Yeah, it was to address Woken. Woken was being a fool, bro. And that's why he don't want to come up here when he saw you.
And the reason why I came up was because I feel like a lot of times, I noticed it from you, Redwood Warrior, Emiliano, and some other people. Sometimes I understand that you guys, your culture is under attack, and your culture has been under attack.
Thank you.
Colonization. I completely empathize with you because I'm also coming from a culture that was colonized, so I empathize. But let me land. The issue I have with Redwood Warrior and some other people is that sometimes when certain Black people try to co-opt your culture, you disrespect all Black people, not just that individual.
And how was that? Please be more elaborate on how we disrespect a people that we've been fighting for alongside for hundreds of years in our land, fighting alongside with them. So how are we disrespecting you when my ancestors actually lost their life fighting for your people? So go ahead.
So are you denying that Black people and natives and...
What's Black people to begin with?
Okay, so are you going to let me answer or are you going to cut me off?
I'm asking you. Go ahead.
Okay, so if you go to the uscensus.gov, you will see Black is defined as originating from one of the ethnic racial groups of Africa. So Black really is a term that alludes to, people who originate from an African ethnic group. So anyone who's Afro-Caribbean, Afro-Latino, African, African-American, we are all in the category Black.
Now, if I could say something without being interrupted, Kit Kat, just give me this, okay? Understand, Mono, that I've been live with this person, and I didn't last long because they're out for blood. They're out to kill right now. They're out to unalive, and they're going to change they're going to change the landscape of history. She talks nice and she'll say nice things in the beginning, but you're going to start seeing her true colors and what she's trying to put forward in a nice
Is this
way.
me?
Hold on, in a nice way. But understand that in these lives that they hold, they're pretty mean. So understand that just yesterday, I was called by one of these people, and I'm not saying these people as in race. I'm saying these people that argue this point. They call me the WB word, and the first word is wet, and the last word is back, right? And I couldn't believe it. It was amazing, but it goes to show that they're taking no prisoners. They're out to create a dialogue and a history that doesn't jibe with ours. So understand, she's not here as an ally. She's not here as a friend. And any of them that come up here, and you can recognize them real fast, is they're going to start trying to push that Spanish, European American narrative. Just understand that they're here to change the narrative. They're not here to play games.
So I'm African. I was born in Nigeria. I'm Yoruba. English is not my first language. I'm not an American. I have no ties to American land. I hate this country. So I have no desire to co-opt your people because I'm way too pride in my own people. Let me not be shady to you about it. But anyway.
You identified as African American, just
No,
so
I
you know.
didn't.
That's
Earlier on you
100%
did.
honest. Manny, if you let me just speak really quick, because I kind of been not having a chance to defend myself. Because I did notice you emphasized one of my comments where I spoke about that Vicente is actually Native. He's Native and Black. And if we choose to center our indigeneity in our own continent, where his entire Native identity is being erased, we're allowed to do that. And I don't appreciate being policed by you. That's not very ally of you.
Okay, so let me respond.
See, but what they gotta understand is that Vicente, he wasn't raised in Black culture. His grandmother was an African.
So when I emphasize that he's Native, I mean that. I'm not apologetic about that. And I will keep emphasizing that he's Native. And we're going to center his indigeneity. Because everywhere where he's referenced, he's spoken of as only a Black man, as the first Black president. He's the first Native and Black president. And that's all I was trying to say, because you failed to mention that he was Native, being a historian, as you claim.
Okay, and I completely respect that feedback. I think if we can really go back to the conversation, the reason why it was brought up was we were talking about the racial dynamics amongst Latinidad. We were talking about mestizaje, white tea people, and then full indigenous. So we were already having a conversation about indigeneity and white tea people, which is why I wanted to introduce the Black racial element to the conversation, because we were already discussing indigenous people, which is why I brought him up as being an Afro-Latino. Him being Afro and being African never would negate him being Native.
But he's not Afro-Latino.
Listen. My only
No, but he's not Afro-Latino. Why are you saying-
I need you to understand that in
He's
our
not Afro-Latino.
spaces, we never have the opportunity to center ourselves.
Okay, but
so in our
listen.
spaces, you need to see, you're even speaking over me. I'm trying to really over explain that and overemphasize that everywhere he is spoken about, he's referred to as Black.
Finally, she dropped
And
on her own.
in our spaces, we're trying to correct that. Don't push back. Don't dismiss what I say. I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, why are you trying to talk over people, Kitty? Like you don't let nobody talk, bro. You're being very disrespectful.
Attitudes is real. The anti-indigenous attitude is
you're being
real, and they
disrespectful
don't
in a
like
native
hearing
space.
it.
You're
They
in a
don't like
native
hearing
space.
it that the binary is white and Black, and Native Americans are completely disenfranchised. So in online spaces, especially in our forums, please don't do that.
Okay, Meshi, here's what I'll say. I understand your grievances, and I understand that, you do belong to a culture that has been historically, politically marginalized and erased. I understand
It has
that
not been marginalized and not everybody has been erased. I don't
I
care what
didn't
anybody
say-
here
I didn't
says.
say that
Kit Kat,
everyone
please don't
has.
talk about us. You don't know us. You think you're a major in history. What history? U.S. history? American history? What history?
So
Because
I
you just
never
don't
said
know.
that.
Just stop saying we've been marginalized. Look, there's a lot of I'm going to make a video. There's an indigenous woman talking of her indigenous language.
Attempted genocide is not marginalized.
There was a lot of tribes that were never colonized. They assimilated, they were indoctrinated, but they were not conquered. Many of them continue to speak their language, continue the traditions. Many of them. Mostly they fled into the mountains, and the ones, or they didn't join these villages, towns, where there was people that accepted that lifestyle, were assimilating more into a lifestyle and accepting indoctrination. That's why there's still cultures, languages all over. And I'm about to drop a video on that soon. I've been taking my time on that, but I'm gonna just drop it real soon. You'll see, like, it's just important to understand that not all people were conquered, and we were never conquered to begin with. There was only one tribe that fell, and that was the Mexica tribe, and it fell by the 200-something thousand Tlaxcalteca warriors and other tribes that joined them. For the majority, the Spanish were already defeated. It's important to remember that. June 30th, 1520. You know, the Spanish had no power without the Tlaxcaltecas and the indigenous people that joined them fighting. And most indigenous tribes didn't fight. The Purépechas never fought. A bunch of other tribes never fought against the whatever little bit of Spanish were there.
Let me just expound on that. Thank you, woman. I am so proud right now. I want to thank you guys for being here and for showing this brotherhood and this sisterhood. And I want to thank the young lady that just came in. We need Chicana voices right now so bad it's not funny. But we need this togetherness. We need this brotherhood and this sisterhood that I'm seeing here today, right? There's an assault, and there has been an assault on our history and on our people. But we strive through adversity. We exist. We're here. And we're growing, and we're getting stronger, and we're becoming relevant. I just want to thank you guys, Mono, Red Road, Mexicana, or whatever that says. I'm having a hard time reading the Cinco. And Kit Kat, I want you to tell the people that were in that live with us that day that this is the reality. We have our history. We know what our history is. You don't have to tell us our history, because we have teachers like Red Road, like Cinco, like Mono, and we have more. There's more, and we're coming out. And people, I got to tell you, the people that are here, when Red Road comes out with his video, look at it and comment and like it and back him up as a leader. We need to learn how to be better followers. We have the leadership, I think. We just need to get behind good followers that are really going to prove that they can lead us, right? And it seems that Red Road, and I don't mean to pick him out of everybody here, but I've seen him and I've heard him. He sounds very wise. We need to get behind men like him. We need to get behind women. If the young lady decides that she wants to be a voice for us, we need to get behind them, and we need to follow and like and do all that good stuff. Then there was a Native American man that came on, Lokota Hawk, I think his name was. And before he even talked, he had 1.1 likes, 1.1 thousand likes before he even spoke. I think that's the brotherhood that we need to start expounding on and learning and being part of that. Let's build on this. Let's build on this, gente. Let's build on our unity that we're getting. I know it's in TikTok right now, but we can make it go out further and go out on the streets into our communities. And that's something that I'm trying to strive for right now. But thanks. I'm really feeling good right now.
Thank you, brother.
Emiliano, the people who you're asking me to, go speak to, I'm not 1,000% sure who you're referring to, but what I will say is Meshi, I can't read your full name. I think it's saying Mexicana. I can't read the full thing. So your comment on Vicente Guerrero, I think you overtook what I was saying to you. When you typed your comment, you put Native in all capitals, and then you put Black in lowercase letters. So I thought you were trying to pose an idea that being Native was somehow superior to being Black by putting it in caps and then putting Black in a diminutive lowercase letter. So I was like, why not just capitalize both? That was my thing. Why not capitalize Native and Black?
You keep using the word Black. Go ahead.
She was emphasizing the word
Native.
Let me respond to her. Yeah. No, I think you might have misinterpreted why I did that. The reason I specifically did that, because when you come into our spaces, sometimes you're gonna feel what we feel, okay? There's a little bit of frustration, and we're straight up annoyed sometimes that we're so, the attempted erasure is continuing, right? They keep bringing him up. He's very relevant right now, but I never see anyone mention that he's Native, and he's just as Native as he is Black. He's just as black as he's native. So I'm not trying to diminish his blackness. I'm not trying to say nothing about that. I'm saying, hey, why didn't you say he's native? Capital letters. I wanted to emphasize that, and I meant that, but it was never, and I didn't say he's not black, or like I didn't like omit that he's black at all, you know. So that was never what I meant to do.
Can I just answer to you why I didn't say that he was indigenous, even though I know that he's indigenous? The reason why I didn't say it was because we were already having a discussion about indigeneity and white people in Latin America. So we were already discussing like indigenous racial dynamics. So because the conversation itself was already about indigeneity, I didn't really feel like I had to restate that component. I was just trying to introduce a new element to the conversation. And when I said he was, Afro-Indigenous, or I said he was Afro-Mexican, and when I addressed his blackness, it was never an attempt to erase indigeneity. But I do understand that indigenous erasure does occur. But I think in this case, I wasn't participating in
And it happens very unintentionally, but it's still happening. It's like the impact versus the intent. So you might not intend it to erase that, but I had been following along the conversation. I've been in the live for a minute. But if somebody else just walks in, they never heard of these topics, it's a reconnecting person or reconnecting Afro-Indigenous person or Chicano person or whatever it is. I don't necessarily like the term reconnecting, but I'd say someone that's intentionally re-indigenizing. And they're looking for that content, they hop in here and they hear it again, that he's only black. So I think every single time that we speak about it, we should always affirm both identities. And like I said, for me, I center Native identity unapologetically on our own stolen land. So yeah, that's just the way it's going to be. But it doesn't mean I'm going to erase his blackness. That wouldn't even be historical. It wouldn't even be correct. So that's not what I was trying to do.
And I think the problem here, I just want to, wrap this up with Meshi, because I don't think me and Meshi have any real problems with her. I've never met you before. So I think the issue here was that I, as an African who was born in Nigeria, right, I center my blackness. And then you, as an indigenous woman, you center your indigeneity. So because we're coming from two cultural perspectives, and then we're trying to speak on, a similar topic, our interests are converging, but the way that we're expressing it is diverging, which is why, I just want to express that my intention was never to erase his indigeneity at all. The only reason I didn't explicitly mention it was because we were already talking about indigenous historical figures, but I totally understand how it could be attributed as, indigenous erasure. And I understand that because indigenous erasure happens so often and it happens implicitly and inadvertently. I think you're already reacting out of some of the frustration that you have from your culture being erased by other people. So some of that frustration and some of those grievances can now be projected onto others who aren't trying to do it.
No. I'm not projecting. Let me speak, Emilio. Let me speak. It's not only my frustration, it's my understanding that most Black and white people will center their own stuff even in our spaces. They're always in our spaces trying to talk about themselves. They never sit back and listen. And this is the reason why in academia, specifically, this happens. We have BIPOC, and people think that that's freedom, that's equality, that's good. To me, it's not good when people say Black, indigenous, people of color. That's homogenizing people of color. That's putting indigenous people in the back burner from blackness and centering blackness on our own land. You don't understand how deep this goes. It's like the more blackness and whiteness is put at the forefront, which that's the default. You can see it if you go see commercials, if you see what's the new TV shows, if you see what's on the mass media, it's always black and white. That's just the way it is. So yeah, we need to have our allies or people that claim that they're allies start to speak and be in our spaces with that in mind. If not, they're causing the damage by default, not even noticing, not even recognizing it. But I understand it and I recognize it and I will call it out.
Yeah,
and they understand the frustration. They were pretty frustrated when I was over there fighting against them, like Kit Kat was with us. They were all yelling and screaming and cussing and saying things, So those are the people I'm talking about, Kit Kat. When we were there and you guys couldn't not let me talk for 1 second.
Who's you guys? What live are you talking about?
Well, again, it's the live that I was talking about earlier when I was on the live and you were there and you guys would not let me talk. You would not let me express my perspective.
What happened when I was in live with you?
Well, this is what
Emilio. It's just to say, let's touch a little bit. Let's not get too far out of the cup because we weren't there, so I don't know why. But we're here now, so we can have a nice conversation without without you being interrupted, Emilio, or someone cutting you off. This is why our spaces are so much better to have these conversations because we don't have to deal with being bullied, picked on, silenced, dropped for no reason.
That's what I'm
It
saying,
happens
brother.
all the
That's
time.
exactly
It
what I'm
happens
saying.
all the
Yeah.
time. Believe me, I know
Right.
that. But so let's correct a few things. First of all, when you say Latin America, that's any indigenous erasure by saying that which is South America and Central America. I'm not Latin or Italian, Spaniard, Greek of that region. I don't identify with any of that. And I think a lot of people don't. And we're just South Americans, Central Americans, Mexicans, Caribbeans. Another thing, black doesn't exist in Africa. If you go and tell somebody, you say you were born in Africa, if you tell them you're black, they're going to be, what the hell is black? Because first of all, right now, if someone identifies with being like present day Kenyans identify as Swahili or whatever, different regions, they literally have they have in Southwest Asian DNA. Kid Kat, I just want to tell you that over 1,000 years, Africans been mixing with other people. And there was a stream of migrants from Southwest Asia that entered to the Swahili coast. And so black does not exist over there. Black is, what is black? There's black people in India, black people in Australia, black people in Asia, in the Philippines, certain parts of Asia, like maybe the Philippines, other regions, where you will see people that are melanated. There's different melanate and melanin people, but to say that black people is something where you're African is not a people. Africa is a continent. So you should know this because you're African born in Nigeria. You mean you're Nigerian.
Can I respond to this?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, black is not a thing,
Okay,
just so you
let me
know.
respond.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So here's what I will say. I think this is some of the chief hypocrisy in the issue because earlier when I was speaking on indigeneity, when I was speaking on some elements of Native culture and Native history, Red Road said, don't speak about indigeneity. You're not indigenous. This is not your culture. But as soon as I left the panel, you started speaking about blackness and Africa.
Wait, what do you mean I said that? At what point?
You said that when I was talking. Anyway, let me just finish speaking and then you can obviously...
I mean,
revert
just
after.
correct it right now. I'm asking you, when did I say you can't speak on indigenous stuff? You've been speaking on it. Who am I to tell you who you need to speak
Literally,
on?
when this was right before Meshi joined up. You had said that right before Meshi came up. So anyway...
I don't know why you didn't address me then. Like, we're supposed to, like... You gotta address
Right.
things as they go. Like, we're not gonna go through a whole conversation and you're gonna address it like at the very, like,
Yeah, I
very
don't
end
think
of
You
it.
know, I was trying to honor the fact that this is an indigenous space, so I wasn't trying to get everything personal. But let me just say my point since it's relevant to what you just brought up. I'm only bringing it up right now because it's germane to the topic at hand. So as soon as I left the panel, you just said, there's nothing called black in Africa. There is no black. You said the Kenyans are Swahili. No, Swahili is a language. Kenyans do not belong to a Swahili ethnic group. Swahili is a language. There are many ethnic groups in Kenya.
Sure, like the Bantu language. That's yes.
Okay.
I'm saying analysis determined that present day Kenyans who identify as Swahili are genetically very different from the medieval residents or the black people who mix with Europeans and southern Europeans and Arabs. And this has been over 1,000 years. This is recorded.
So can I just
A stream of yeah,
can
so
I
I'm just telling you,
respond,
sister, like respectfully, you can't sit here and tell us black people like it's a pure race. You guys, if you go to African live streams, whether it's Fulani, Bantu, Igbo, whatever, any of them, they always go at it. They're always fighting, always, all the time, and validating each other.
Yeah, and
let me just
you misunderstand something. Like when you saw me put native like that, it would be nice if instead of you being reactive and being like, "Oh, but he's black, and why do you put native first?" And well, because it's a native space. Then it would be nice if it's like more of an inquiry, like, "Oh, what did you mean by that? Can we kind of dive into that, talk more a little bit, or elaborate on it instead of immediately defaulting to correcting me or policing me?" Like the default shouldn't be to police people in their spaces. I would never go into a black space or African descendant space and speak this way. I wouldn't.
I just wanted to respond to what Red Road Warrior brought up. So I think it's chief hypocrisy to tell Africans and other people who are not native to not speak about indigenous culture and native history, but then speak about black and African culture and black and African history.
That is the difference, sweetheart. That is the difference. I hope you understand the difference that black people are imposed and have been imposed and continue to be used to erase us. And we're not on African continent doing any such thing. So that's the difference here. So if you can understand that difference, then you can begin to really understand us and be an ally with us.
So is
And
it possible that I
that's why
could
I'm
finish?
telling you that it's not black
Is it possible
motivated.
that I
It sounds
could?
like
Is it possible that
white
I
people are
could?
putting them up to this.
Is it possible that I could just respond to Red Road Warrior? So also you also brought up the Bantu language. So there is no Bantu language. Bantu is a linguistic group. There's thousands of different languages that are in the Bantu linguistic group. Bantu itself is not a language. Swahili is not an ethnic group. Kenyans are not Swahili. Many Kenyans and other East Africans speak Swahili, the language, but they have different ethnic groups and tribes. I just think if we as Africans shouldn't speak on your history as natives, I respect that. But then don't speak on African history and then get it wrong.
We're not getting it wrong. You could do your research on. I mean, I never said that
No,
Bantu was a
I don't
people.
have to do my
I never
research
told you
on
that, but they traced it back 4 to 5,000 years back
I
to
don't have
Cameroon and
to do
Nigeria.
my
You could
I
look
think
up the
as long
Millennium
as
do
Journey.
my research
as long
on my
as it's
research.
relevant to what's going on
She's
on our
not. She's
land,
not really
then we
being
can
honest.
then we can speak about Black culture as long as it's what's going on our land.
But
If
then
it's
don't
like
get
an
it
ethnocentric
wrong.
I'm
movement led by
correcting.
Black
But then don't
individuals,
Hey,
get it
Mishi.
then
wrong
we're gonna
though.
speak about it.
So all I'm
But then
telling you,
don't
Kit
get it
Kat,
wrong.
all I'm telling you is that don't come here to this panel and say, "Oh, black is a thing," because it's not. If you go to
It
Africa and you
is.
tell people I'm black, they're gonna be, "What the fuck is that?"
It is. It is a thing.
It's
So
like
No,
going to
it's not.
Mexico.
I bet
It's
you
like going to
anything. Go
Mexico and
ahead.
saying you're
were
Chicano.
you
What the
born
hell's
in
black?
so what African country were you born in? Red Road.
I wasn't born in Africa, but I had live streams with
So
African people, with Bantu. We had a whole live stream about this. We talk about the
so
Millennium Journey. If you don't know what that is, you should look it
so
up. It is the migration of the hunters and gatherers from
do
Cameroon, Nigeria into the sub-Saharan
you
African region.
know that there are 1.4 billion African people and we don't all identify the same way? There's
I just
1.4
told you that.
billion
That's
of
why I
us.
told you, like in
You
Africa,
didn't.
people don't be calling themselves black. They just identify
We
with their
actually
region or their tribes, their
we
people.
actually we actually do call ourselves black. Like
That's bull. That's
I,
caps.
I
I've
we
never heard
that.
that. That's only an American thing. Why
Wait,
would they do that in
so
Africa?
wait, how would you tell me that
They don't have an identity crisis in Africa.
why would you tell me that here's what
Thanks for being a voice,
no,
Mechi.
no,
Thank you very much.
here's what Red Road Warrior is confusing about African culture. Many people make this common confusion. So we identify as black racially,
She's not.
but
She was here to talk.
we also identify with our ethnic groups, which are our tribes. So I am Yoruba. Yoruba is my tribe, my ethnic group, but racially I am black. Me and another Nigerian, I will be Yoruba, right? They might be Hausa or Igbo, but we are still all black. We are different ethnic groups and different tribes, but we're still black. So we do identify as black.
If you trace back a lot of those tribes, you will see that they're mixed, heavily mixed. Northern Berbers, Northern tribes, Northern African tribes. No matter what you look at, I'm not going to sit here and try to educate you on the people that you already should know. But if you dig deep enough, if you just look real quick, you'll see all the mixing that was happening over there. I'm going all the way back thousands of years to mixing the people. The Egyptians were mixed, northern tribes. There was a lot of mixing in the northern regions. And people, who do you think was selling off the enslaved people at the time? People who were being captured? It was people who were mixed, who knew the land, who could go out there and pass as black people and say, hey, look, we're going to bring you, we got to come out this way. We got something. And it was black people bringing some of the tribal people out and selling them to the Europeans, to the colonizers.
So Red Road Warrior,
Just
so
call me Manny.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was you, like by your voice. I thought it was you, but I didn't want to assume. So, okay, Manny, I think we've spoke a few times in the past. What I will say here is this. Like the same way you corrected me. You said something. You said, I feel that the term Latin America is a misnomer because I'm not Latin, right? I'm indigenous. So you corrected me and you corrected my use of the term.
Well, it's not Latin America. No matter what map you look at, it's never going to say Latin America.
So
It's just a term that's used to erase. Yeah, go ahead.
Listening to me? I just said that you corrected me on my use of the term and I accepted it, right? Because you said that is a term that does not describe you, I accepted that. So let me tell you as an African that we do describe ourselves as black. North Africans, who you're talking about, Berbers, Berber is a racial slur. It comes from the Latin term barbares, meaning barbarian. The Berber people you're referring to are actually Amazigh. Okay, that's the name of their tribe. We refer to ourselves as black, but then we also have our tribal and linguistic ways that we identify. Okay,
They don't all use the tribal terms though. A lot of them, they don't want to be connected to tribes. There's a lot of African Americans here who say, I don't like being part of or identifying with Africa or an African tribe
so I'm not
because I'm not
talking.
of a tribe
Okay,
person.
but I'm not
So I'm just
talking
saying that
about.
there are Berbers. It's a legit thing. You could look them up on a
But
map
no,
and
no,
you
but
will see the
listen,
region.
Manny,
We're not
Berber.
making it up.
No, I know you're not making it up, but listen to what I'm saying.
Because, okay, sister, I'm just
Oh my
telling you,
God.
Latin America is not in a map. Berber is. You could type in Berber and it will see the region, Berber. So
Listen to what
you
can you
could,
listen to what
thank
I'm
you. Go ahead.
saying?
Go ahead. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
what you're referring to is the Barbary Coast. Okay, that's the region that you will type in. You will not see a place called Berber on the map. It's called the Barbary Coast, right? And the Barbary Coast got its name from the Latins when they went into that region and made it a province, the Romans, right? When they went into that region of North Africa and made it a province of their territory, they called the people there barbares, okay, meaning barbarians. It got anglicized into Berber. Okay, so the people who are actually native to that land, they do not refer to themselves as Berber. They call themselves Amazigh, Amazigh.
And I bet you anything, if you went into a African live stream right now, they'd be debating your ass right now on all this because they always do that. You're not the first black sister who comes out here and
they
tells
would have
me.
kicked her already.
Yeah, because they would be like, "Who are you to tell us this?" They
Can I
debate
say
each other
something?
all the time on they invalidate each other all the time.
Okay, I
Please
understand
go
your
look them
point,
up on their live streams. You'll
but
see.
Manny, when you said that, you
I'm
said
not here to fight you and debate
no,
you
I'm
on
not
that
arguing. I'm not arguing with you at all. I just wanted to bring something up that you had
because you're
said.
trying to make me seem like you're trying to correct something
No,
that
no, no,
I'm not
I'm
here to
not.
debate with you on.
We're just having a
You
discussion. I'm just bringing something
do
up.
got to see why she's here. She's here for a reason. She's not here to make a point. She's not here to learn anything. She's here to muddy the waters. Understand that. I can't
Don't
say that to you guys.
I'm
I
not
got a
here to
question for
muddy
you,
the
Kit Kat.
water.
This is the host.
Yeah, of
I
course.
got a question because when you came up here, right, you
Mhm.
said it was about Woken.
Mhm.
Now I remember Woken, was going on a tear and a rant, whatever, and then he cut you off when you said you knew what he was here for, and he said, "Don't speak for me." What was
I
that you?
didn't. I
Come on,
didn't know
brother.
he was
Come on, brother. We
talking
see her.
Hold on, bro. I want to know. I want to
about
hear from her because then that would tell me what she's really about. Because you
Oh
said you
yeah.
knew what he was here for. May I know what that is? Can you elaborate that? It would mean a lot to me,
Wait,
the host.
he said I know what he was there for, or I said that.
You said that.
Okay, so
You
he
said, and then he
said,
cut you off, and he says that he could speak for himself. What was that
okay,
you were
yeah,
gonna
yeah, I
say?
know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, I would like to hear that.
Yeah, the reason why I said that is because I've heard people from his same faction tout and espouse the same views. So I've heard this narrative and this rhetoric before on many. Narrative and this rhetoric before. Can
Your
so
microphone's messing
have
up. Your microphone's messing up. Yeah, she needs to come up. I would like to know, bro, because this is what why she came up here, and then he cut her off and says, "You don't have to speak for me." So I would like to, you know what I mean? That's why I wanted to know why. Maybe that's why she was here. Well, she's coming back up. Let me hear from her, and then you can ask her
I'm
questions.
telling you, brother, she was one of those people, man. This is what's going on. So what's happening right now is
Hold on, bro.
go ahead.
I want to hear that too, but she's. Hold on. Let's see. She was supposed to come up. I don't know.
like
Here she is.
I think Emiliano could be confusing me with another black person. I was never participating in native indigenous erasure. I do not want to be native to the Americas. I'm native to
Okay.
Nigeria, to Ekiti State. I love my people more than anyone
Okay.
else on earth, so I don't want to be native at all, okay? The
Okay,
reason
Kit
why,
Kat, but
let me answer
can
your
you
question.
elaborate though, please,
Yeah, yeah.
because it would mean a lot to me.
So
Because he cut you off,
yeah,
and he says he can speak for
the
himself.
reason why I said that was
Yeah.
because I've heard many other people tout and espouse the same narratives. I've heard all
Okay.
the same jargon before. Like I've heard people say, "Oh, the Olmecs, they have wide noses, so they're black. Native people are all mestizo, they're all whitewashed." I said I knew what he was saying because many other like pretendians say the same exact thing. So that's why I said
Okay,
it's
so
something that we've all heard before on this app.
People
okay,
saying
so he
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. No, go ahead. So you're saying he's a
No, I'm
pretender.
just reading a comment here. Someone saying she don't be in African lives. She be in Black American lives. You know that.
Actually, I am in African lives constantly. Those are the first lives that I mostly be in. I'm
I've
in
seen you in
African
a
lives.
lot of pretendian lives. That's even with I think you were
So,
out there with Josh and them
so
too.
Manny,
And
can I ask you a
I've
question,
seen
Manny?
you.
So, Manny, when you see me in the Pretendian lives, amn't I always defending Africa and disagreeing with them? Don't I?
They be silencing you over there. That's what I've been
But
seeing.
don't I always
You don't
disagree
really
with the
defend nothing.
Pretendians? Don't I always disagree with the Pretendians and present sources to refute their claims?
I haven't sat long enough to to listen to your rebuttals to them, but I have been there where they pretty much silence you. You're just so
Can,
submissive to them.
can we
When
hear
they
what
start
Mexi,
addressing
They
you,
don't. I'm
you
not
become very
submissive
can
to
we
submissive.
hear what
them. They
Mexi Chica got
mute
to
me.
say?
They're
Maybe give her
mods,
voice.
so
Maybe
obviously they
let
have
her
the
talk a
power to
little bit
mute
and
me
see what
on
she
this
has to
app.
say. Mexi Chica, say something.
Hey everybody, sorry, I'm a little sick. So no, yeah, I've been listening a bit. So it's safe to say that, Kit Kat, like you're in a Native American space. So, I would just like to say that maybe next time you come into a space that's not your own, maybe come in a little more respectfully. Just like if I were to go on an African American space, I would be there to learn and ask questions, not speak on African.
I'm not African American though. I'm not African American.
She respects the Britannians more than us, from what I had heard. I'm just keeping it
Well,
100. Like
all
I've seen you
no,
on live streams,
no, I
and you're so
don't.
submissive over there.
If
And
you've
here you're
ever
being loud and defensive and everything, but out there
no, no,
you're
no,
seriously
no.
submissive. Like I've seen you.
Actually,
Next
guys,
time I see you, I'm gonna record you so I can show
yeah,
you proofs that
definitely
you're
record
so
me because
submissive over there.
that would prove that you're wrong. Because if
I'll
you
prove
see
that
me,
I'm right because you're
no,
aggressive
no,
here with
no.
us, but you're
If
so
you've
submissive over there.
seen, okay, can I respond? So if you've seen me in
Yeah,
those
go ahead.
lives, if you've seen me in those lives, most of the times when the Pretendians start with me, I literally cuss them out. And for the vast majority of those lives, I'm literally showing sources to dispute them. I'm never agreeing with any Pretendians because they disrespect Africans constantly. And Mexi Chica, I'm not African American. I'm African. I'm Nigerian. I'm not African American.
Understand him.
I
No,
apologize,
thank you.
just what I meant.
I'm just
Any
saying. I'm
space
just
that's not your
saying.
own, everybody needs to go in respectfully.
I agree. I agree. To be
I
respectful.
got to tell you, we're treating her with the utmost respect compared to the way, well, my experience. I don't last this long in those forums. I don't get to say. I've never finished a sentence in those forums. They don't allow people to talk. What Red Road Warrior was saying is there is a plan. This is not some conversation by happenstance. This is a well executed plan to erase our history. People don't think it's not.
So can I ask a question can I ask Mono a question? I just want to ask the host a question, to be honest.
Sure,
Mono,
sure.
when I first joined and throughout the time that I've been on the panel, haven't I been saying that I'm African the whole time I've been on the panel and that I'm not Native or African American?
So why do you speak on us, and why are you speaking on them? Someone commented, and that kind of made sense to me. If you're saying if you're not even African American, why are you speaking on American issues?
Because
Like,
I've lived in America for 10 years, Manny.
so you can
Also,
suddenly speak on people that have been here for
also, Manny, can I just ask
thousands
a
of years?
question? So, but didn't you just speak on the Berbers in North Africa, as you call them?
I'm telling you that black people, the term black is not existent only in the United States. That's not a thing anywhere else. People don't,
I'm telling
what's
people
black? Black,
that
what? That don't make no sense to me. Even if you
I'm
have black people in Africa saying, "Hey, bro, I ain't black, I'm brown." Have you guys not heard that here on the panel where black people,
so
like African Americans, or they say, "Hey, I'm not
Many
black,
times.
I'm brown."
you're
Many
Many
distracting
times.
people.
times.
You're
Now I'm telling
distracting
you facts,
people.
because you're
No, you're
confusing people.
not.
You're coming out here trying to
You're,
say black people's a
hold
thing
on,
when it's
hold on.
not.
You're
You're
describing.
Nigerian. You're Nigerian.
I am Nigerian, and you're
All right.
describing people as a monolith. So even if one African says that they aren't black, there's 1.4 billion other Africans. So that one African doesn't speak for all of us. In Nigeria, we do identify as black. I'm telling you the truth. I lived in Nigeria for literally 10 years. So I
Okay, I'm just
know
saying you, I've done many live streams with
that.
African people, and nobody has come out here and said we are black.
So,
Do
and
those specific Africans speak for all 54
Oh
countries?
gosh, this person. Be careful. She's anti-indigenous right here, just so
No,
y'all know
no,
what's up.
Mono
I
knows.
knew it was your. No, Mono
Mono,
doesn't know. If he
Mono.
thinks he
Yes, he
knows, he don't know.
does. Yes, he
I don't
does.
know her.
She supports Nahima, bro. Nahima said all Lakota
No,
people
no, 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 no.
are racist.
She
You
tried to
support her.
Nahima?
include me.
Yeah, she
in
supports
that.
her.
And Mono, if I can talk to Mono without
She was
being
there with Josh
interrupted.
too, support. She was on that live
Mono,
when they
I
were all
can.
bashing me, bro. She
Can you?
literally
Can I?
sat there
Can
bashing
I?
indigenous people. But
Can
go
I
ahead.
speak and talk to
You'll get,
Mono?
yeah, you shouldn't even give a space to speak indigenous, but you will. I'll
Well,
mute myself.
I'll leave that up to the host. That's Mono's decision, respectfully.
Well,
So I
Mono's my
don't.
boy, so he'll understand if I'm telling you,
That's
you
and
are
that's an
anti-indigenous.
gentleman you're
Mono, I
talking about
don't.
right
You already know I don't have a personal issue with you, Mono, or any other indigenous person in this panel or in this chat. Like it's not.
You
that
just like to cherry pick, right? And you just like to bully me, right? And harass me and talk shit on me.
Because I didn't harass
You
you.
let a white
I
man
do
talk like
have
that.
a personal issue with Manny, so I just want to make it clear. I don't even know everybody in the panel. That's all.
I don't even know you in a personal level. What's your personal problem with me?
That's
That's
okay.
weird. Go ahead. What's your personal
yeah,
problem? Let's correct it right now so you could never talk to
Okay,
me
let's
again.
hear
I
from her.
came
Manny,
here to
Manny, let's
engage
hear
with
from
Kit
her, though.
Kat. What are you
Let's hear
talking
what she's
about,
got to say
bro?
real quick. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Anna. Go ahead, Anna. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I
Go
just
ahead.
came in here to engage with Kit Kat and say that I was literally in a live the other day and I literally watched her cuss out pretendians. So to confirm, she's not a pretendian. She doesn't like pretendians. She's pretty educated on African American genetics. Like I see her in other lives talking about our
Smartest
genetics and our
African.
ancestry.
Nigeria.
What?
Okay.
Nigerians are the smartest Africans.
Okay, what are you telling me that for?
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
Sammy,
Yeah.
are you Pan-African?
I'm African.
Hey,
Okay,
Sammy,
then
do
are
you
you
guys
Pan-African?
identify as black, bro? Or do you actually identify as your
I'm
tribe or your
blacker than
people?
black, man. I'm the blackest shit you ever seen. I'm black. I'm African.
No, but when you see hey bro, when you see another African person or a tribal person or somebody in Africa, do you tell them, "Hey, I'm black"? No, you don't.
That's actually not a
We
black.
don't talk
Black,
like that.
I'm just saying, black people don't call
We
each
don't
other
talk
black.
like
Hey,
that.
what are you? I'm
Everybody's
black.
black.
Guys, can I just speak to this?
There's
When
different
you
shades
come
of black,
to
bro.
America,
I'm just
you
saying,
see
there's
a lot
different
of
shades of black, bro.
colors.
Not everybody uses black.
When you
Black's
come
not
to
a race.
America, you see a lot of colors. You see brown, you see yellow, you see white. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe I'm black.
Oh, this is definitely not a black person that's speaking. I also wanted to say in African indigenous languages that have been around since forever, they do have a word for black person or a black person. In Yoruba, in Igbo, in Somali language, and all other languages in Africa, they have a word for a black person specifically. So I just wanted to back you up on that, Kit Kat, because
Sure. So where's the black tribe at? Let me see a tribe that calls themselves black. Where is a tribe that calls themselves black? Where's the tribe that calls themselves black? Because then that's not a thing. Then
They don't. Color as an identifier is an American phenomenon. It's not. It doesn't apply in any other country.
facts.
super confused because why are you telling an African?
If you
Show,
look at the
show us a
American
tribe that's called black.
If you look at the American census, we're the only one that uses a color to identify a race. The first word on the census, on the American census, is the word white.
I am super confused on why you're telling a continental African and an African American what our history is and what we identify as.
I'm just telling you. Tell us the tribe that's called black.
There is no tribe. Okay, look,
There you go. Facts.
Right, bro, you sound so dumb.
cutting us off, like, and we're being insulted. Sam, like, who's dumb? I'm confused. None of
Thank you,
this
Yassine.
is necessary. None of this is necessary. But like Kit Kat said,
Can I just say something about the
yeah,
black
go ahead, please, because
black-
this is so ignorant.
Yeah, so in terms of a tribe that calls itself black, the word black, the etymology of the word black comes from Blake, which is a German word. So no, you're not going to see any group in Africa that is going to call themselves that. So let me finish talking. Let me finish talking before whoever starts laughing. So because of that, you're not going to see that word occur in any indigenous African languages. But as Alma said, we have words in our own languages that describe black. In Yoruba, we have omodudu, that describes a black, dark-skinned person. Then we have another word that for white people. So we do have words that describe color,
Sister, Kit Kat, let's just stop the cap already. I don't want to cut you off, but that's like me saying I'm brown. Hey, what tribe are you, Manny? I'm brown. I'm the brown tribe. I'm the brown people. Brown don't make no sense.
Is it possible
Oh
that
my God! I'm sorry for laughing at you.
You speak
anyway,
language.
so
She just confirmed in her own language
yeah.
what black is. You don't
So
speak Yoruba.
I hear you. I'm just telling you. It's like me saying
Well,
we're
how
brown.
can
I'm
you
brown.
just
I'm
let me
brown.
finish
That
what
what?
I'm
Hey,
saying.
Manny, what are you? Oh, I'm brown. I'm
but
brown. That don't make no fucking sense, yo.
Can I just finish?
I'm
makes sense
brown.
in
Can I just
somebody
finish what
else's
I
I'm
was
mind.
saying?
red. I'm red.
Okay,
That don't
guys.
make no sense.
Guys, I just want to finish what I was saying. To be honest, I don't want to argue with anybody. I really don't think this should get into like an argument. All I will say is, Manny, you asked, what are the tribes in Africa that call themselves black?
So I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Hold on, she's gonna land her plane. Let her land her plane, bro.
Yeah, thank you. So
Go ahead, Kit Kat. Go ahead.
there are many tribes in Africa who describe themselves
Right.
as black and call themselves black. For example, my tribe, the Yoruba, because I was born in Nigeria, so that's how I know. So my tribe, the Yoruba, we call ourselves black. But there are other tribes, for example, like the Amazigh in Morocco, they wouldn't call themselves black because they are not black. The reason why many Africans don't use the reason why many Africans don't
Shut
always
up
use
and
the
let her
term
speak.
black, the reason why many Africans don't always use the term black is because there is large racial and diversity throughout Africa. Not all Africans are black. There are Amazigh Africans, there are Arab people in Africa, there are many different racial groups in Africa. The second reason that many Africans in sub-Saharan Africa don't use the term black constantly is because in Nigeria, we have a 99% black population. Everybody is black. It's obvious that we're all black. Nobody has to say it because we're all black. The reason why it's more acute in America is because there is a large predominance of white tea people. So everyone who's not white tea stands out as they say a minority. But in Nigeria, where black people are the majority, it's pointless to keep saying black, 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 black because everyone is black, which is why we emphasize our tribal culture, right? So I would say I'm Yoruba, another person will be Hausa, Kanuri, Fulani, whatever, but we are still all black. Me as a Yoruba, I'm black. Another outside person, they're black. An adult person, they're black. A Fulani person, they're black. So we do emphasize being black, and we also emphasize our tribal and ethnic culture.
So I get where you're coming from, but like if I went and asked, like Legal said that she calls herself brown, but if I went and asked Legal, hey Legal, what tribe are you or what are you? And if she told me brown, I mean, what the fuck is that?
We know
Because we're brown people too. We're melanated, we're brown people too. So that doesn't tell me your race. It's very, very misleading to someone to say, hey, I'm brown.
There's 105 tribes in Nigeria. 105
No, there's 300
languages.
Mono, if I told you, hey brother, what are you? Would you tell me brown?
in Nigeria.
Hey Mono, so if I told the brother Mono, the host right now, because we're both indigenous, but if I wanted to tell Mono, hey Mono, like I didn't know what tribe he's part of, I say, Mono, what are you? And he
Why
said,
are you
oh, I'm
talking
brown.
about
If he said I'm brown, it will make no sense to us because we know we're brown. Why would I need him to tell me he's brown? That shit would make no sense. You know what I mean, guys?
You gotta go to India.
So ever since
Go to India and talk about brown.
why do y'all think it's
So
okay?
foot on
Because
that
not everyone in the
racism
panel is
discussion.
doing this. But why
We're
does
not brown, we're black.
Can I finish talking? So why do you think it's okay to not listen or acknowledge what somebody from an African country is saying? She literally just spoke in Yoruba. Now you're still talking to her like she doesn't know what she's talking about. You're
So if
talking to
you-
me as an African American like I don't know what I'm talking
Hey Mono, someone Big Brown just commented, he's not brown, y'all not brown, maybe tan. That's what this guy Big Brown said. I could say the same thing about black.
And
Some of you
nobody-
look at Amma. She looks very, very light brown. Very light black, if
Are you
anything.
dumb?
So I'm
Are
just
you
telling you.
fucking dumb?
No, look at the comments. Hey, look at
Are
the
you
comments.
dumb?
What?
Big Brown. Hey, yo, Mono,
Are you
look,
dumb?
Big Brown said
Mono.
he ain't brown. He's maybe tan. So I could say the same thing about black and say you ain't black. You like
don't lie
light,
to
like
yourself.
dark brown.
Bro, are
Y'all
you
dark
dead,
brown.
bro?
Are
I'm
you
just telling you what it
don't love
is. Look at the
yourself.
comments.
That's
Look at the
not what it is.
comments, bro.
That's not what it is.
No cap. Look at the comments. It's black people saying this about us. A black person just say you ain't brown. You may be tan. I can say the same thing about black people too. Let's just stop capping, yo. Stop capping. We know how your behavior is on those hateful ass live streams. Y'all anti-indigenous.
No, I'm not. We are not anti-indigenous.
Bro, we just said the dude is brown. He just say y'all ain't brown. You may be tan. So I can say the same thing about you. You don't look. I've seen black brothers and sisters out there. You don't look their melanin. You look mixed.
I am, but my race is black. I'm a black woman.
So my race is brown too. Why am I gotta be tan? Why do I gotta be tan and my race is brown? Right?
Look,
That don't make no sense, yo.
I cannot police
Made it happen.
indigenous people.
Once, please.
identify
One at a
as.
time, please. Thank you.
So, all I can say here to Manny is this. The person in the comments who said, oh, he's not brown, he's tan at best, even if that black person was anti-indigenous, that is one individual black person. You cannot then say, y'all are anti-indigenous. No, because we all are not anti-indigenous. That is one individual who only speaks for himself. Do not lump all black people in with his sentiments. I don't know him.
So when
I was
yeah, go ahead.
hold on. I was in a live last night, and I went in there because there was 3 black men and 3 white men, and the moderator was white, and they're talking about immigration, right? And this is what I'm doing, and I would imagine we need other people to do it. We need other Chicanos doing it too. Is we got to go and we got to insert ourselves into these conversations. So these white and black people are sitting there talking about illegal immigration, about illegal immigrants, quote unquote, and there's nobody brown in there to opine. So I went in there. Let me finish, Kit Kat. So I went in there to be a brown voice saying, hold on, Kit Kat, let somebody talk. So I went in there to be a brown voice and to talk on immigration. And so they started saying, I said, you need a brown voice in here. And so the black men turned around and started saying, well, we're brown. So that goes right into what we're talking about.
Yup, facts.
Whatever you want to call it. And then you guys say, well, we're not black, we're brown.
Hell yeah, they be saying, y'all be saying that, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Shaka, just stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, Shaka. Shaka, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. You in your lives, bro, in your lives, you got black people saying we ain't black, we're brown. You got black people calling yourself brown, bro. Now you capping.
We're African Americans.
Do you know why we call ourselves black though?
Y'all just called all of us Wabos. You called Kit Kat a Wabo. You just accused Shaka of being a Wabo, and I'm in
Nobody
the same
said
space.
that word.
No, not
Who called someone a wabo? Who did that?
Nobody said that. Nobody
Not
said
you,
that.
Mano. Not you, Mano. Not
Who
you.
did that? Who?
People, there's people in the comments, not you.
Well, we ain't them, so let's leave it alone. They don't speak for us. Just like this girl said about that one brown.
But you literally just tried.
Nah,
to
bro,
have-
Shaka, shut the fuck up, Shaka.
Wow.
But you ain't talking to me like that. I'll smack the shit out your
Do it, bitch.
Yeah, what? Yo,
the fuck you supposed to be?
This is why you're a
Hey, bro, this guy came out here, cursed at me, and I returned the favor the
And
same way he did to me, and he didn't like it, right? He don't like it. He don't like it. He didn't like it. You a hypocrite,
One at a
Shaka.
time. One at a time.
Bro, Shaka came up here cursing at me, bro, and I
Alright, one
returned
at
it
a
the same
time.
way.
Can I say something?
One at a time. One at a time.
When I first came up here, Emiliano did accuse me of being a pretendian, even though I literally have a Nigerian passport. I'm an immigrant. And when Emiliano speaks on, like, you know, black people being xenophobic, that's highly dangerous rhetoric, because I myself am a black immigrant. Okay? My younger brother is the first person in my family to be born.
Kit Kat, do you know what we're saying here? We're telling you, you guys are doing that. That's why we're fighting with you, is because you guys are trying
So
to
you're
come in and erase our
generalizing
history.
all black.
This is why we're
If
here.
we generalize all indigenous people, you're gonna be quick to call us racist. That's the hypocrisy in y'all
Wait,
shit.
Shaka, wait, let me talk.
Wait, Shaka.
If you've been on the Pretendian live, you will know that they always
Man, to
tell
get
you,
his
"Go back
ass
to
out your mouth."
Africa. You're an illegal immigrant." They are xenophobic to Africans too. The Pretendians are super xenophobic to Africans, and they always tell us to go back to Africa and that we should be deported.
Exactly.
What? Why would I, as an immigrant, support black people being xenophobic when I'm literally an immigrant? If they're speaking badly about illegal immigrants, they're also speaking badly about people that are in my community. When I go on the Pretendian lives, they're always like, "Oh, look at your accent. You can even speak English. Why are you here? Get out. We don't want you." Like, what are you talking about? The Pretendians are super xenophobic to Africans.
Well, let me put it this way, Kit Kat. Let me ask you this. So since you've been here on this live with us, Native American people, who are the first people ever to exist on this land. Since you're here to learn and you want to hear our story, who are the first people? Who are the first people that existed on the land that we're talking about right now?
Okay, so
The Indians.
Y'all,
The native Indians.
the Native Americans. Y'all,
Shut up, Shaka. He's asking her, not you.
All right.
Red Warrior. I will cut, bro. I
Shut your
will
bitch ass
spit
up.
on you, my
Let's be
nigga.
respectful.
Moving
Let's be
forward, so
respectful.
You see
in
how you
respect
started
to
with
the
me,
host
right?
and
Now
his
when I get on
wife,
his
can we
ass,
all
Let's be
just keep
respectful.
come on, bro.
guys, can I just
We
answer
need to be
Emiliano's
respectful,
I don't
guys.
think I'm wrong.
Let me
Guys,
just answer
With
Emiliano's
his
question.
crybaby
Stop
ass.
fighting. Anyway,
we need to be respectful, guys. We need to
Emiliano,
be respectful.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Emiliano, the first people on the landmass of the the North America, is that what you're talking about? The North American continent or all the Americans? Anyway,
I'm talking about the land from New York all the way down to Panama.
okay, so
North America.
the indigenous inhabitants of the Americas are the native people, the people who were erroneously described as the red man by the white sea colonizers. The natives, who include Taino, Lenape, Wampanoag, Monacan, Cree, all those tribes, those native peoples, they are the first people of this land. I've always said that.
Literally.
And to clarify, understand that those are the first people on the east coast of this land, and that's to this date. It was all Mexica, Kit Kat. It was all a place called Aslan. It was all about us.
Actually, I do know that, love. And I know
Okay.
that the states of California, Colorado, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, Florida, those were all annexed from Mexico. I know that. Guys, I'm a history major. Literally, my concentration was constitutional history.
And I gotta-
I promise you, I
And
know
if-
this. Like,
If I could say one
Hold
more
on,
thing,
Emilio.
if I could say one more.
Emiliano, hold on. Don't cut her off, though. Let her finish real quick. And then you,
Yeah,
and you
like
get to your point.
and this is
Go ahead.
not to flex my intelligence, but sometimes like I think the
You know
issue
you
is that
love her.
people can get a little bit patronizing. But no, I'm a history major. This is literally what I studied for 4 years in undergrad. I go to an Ivy League institution. Like, I promise you, I know. So it's little that you could tell me, and I'm not fighting with you. This is your land. I agree with you. And Africa is my land. We can come together. We can converge on certain interests.
Just moments ago, sister, you said you hate America. You said it.
Hold on, bro. But
You said it. You said it. So why are you here?
No, listen to what
Why are you
Let-
here if you hate it?
Hey, we're not
Let
going to
me
do
answer
that.
the
Red
question.
Roll,
Let
we're
me
not
answer
doing
the
that.
question.
We're not doing that. Go
Nobody
ahead.
say that.
Let me answer the
Okay,
question.
hold on.
Hey, Mono, I'm just saying, like, she said she hated America earlier on.
Answer why I said that. The reason why I said that is because of the oppression of the white tea people that I have
Yeah, that's what
faced
she meant.
while I've been in this country, not the native. I was
That's
talking
what
about
she
the
meant,
white
bro.
tea people who oppress us in this country, not the natives. I was talking
Yeah,
about
that's what
white
she
tea
meant.
colonizers.
Okay, go and land the plane
and the
now, Kit
government.
Kat.
Go ahead. No, but
Love
that's what
this
she meant,
land.
Red Roll. She didn't say the land. She's talking about the oppressors. And she
Got you,
did say that.
got you.
That was super
All right, got it.
obvious. That was super obvious. Like, what else did you think I meant? That was
No.
really obvious.
Well, we're not going to.
No,
we're not gonna-
cause yeah, bro. No. I'm just saying. She said she didn't care to be native. That she loves herself and she hates America and this and that. So I'm like, why is she here
Yeah.
Wait,
if
so
she hates America so much?
I
not
hate
hate the
America
oppression
too.
of the
That's
What's
white
the
some
point?
racist.
Wait, should I not hate the oppression
You
of the
should hate
white
America.
colonizers?
Yeah, but don't hate the land. Don't hate the
No,
land.
I don't
I
hate the
don't
land.
hate
Don't
I
the
hate
hate
the
the
land.
land.
When we say
I
we
don't
hate
hate the land at
America,
all.
we talking
Respect
about
the
the
land.
America that the white man has established. That's the
Right.
America we hate.
Right. That's what I thought. And that's what and we know that. We know
So,
that.
so why is he getting offended when Sister Kit Kat say she hate America? He should hate
Shaka,
America.
stop
too.
talking about me, bro.
Hold on.
Shut your bitch
Let me
ass
say one
up,
more.
nigga.
Let me say something real quick.
What the fuck
Shaka,
are you talking about?
hold
My
on.
bad,
Let me say
Star
something real
Builder.
quick.
Not you.
Let me
Not
say
you.
something
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
brother.
Shaka, hold on.
Go ahead.
Listen to what his name is, right? That's Red Road Warrior. And this is what we want to start putting forward too, is don't buy into the fact that we were conquered people, dude. Red Road Warrior, he's more than capable of handling himself, as all
Bro,
Chicanos
nobody's
are.
trying to say that
We
y'all
are top of the line
all I'm
warrior,
saying
brother.
is
We
the
are the
same
Eagle Knight.
dog
We are
that
the
bit
Jaguar.
y'all.
Let him finish, Shaka. Let him finish,
Okay,
Shaka.
guys, come on,
You're a
guys.
warrior. I'm not talking to you
Yo,
now.
Red.
Can
yo,
you let him
Shut
finish?
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Mona, why are you allowing this dude to talk like that, bro?
Bro,
If I curse at him, bro, you're gonna tell me to shut
Hey,
up,
yo,
bro.
guys,
come
guys,
at you
shut up.
wild,
Stop
but y'all
lying.
can't come at him wild. Man, get the
At
fuck
a
out of here.
time.
Hold
Let's
on.
keep it respectful. Let's be
This
respectful.
guy been cursing at me this whole time. Nobody telling him shit.
Guys,
Go ahead, Bill.
Now, watch,
Go ahead,
please,
Bill.
please,
I was
please.
listening to
We're
Bill.
not
Go
kids
ahead, Bill.
anymore,
No,
bro. Go
Shaka,
chill
don't
the
be.
fuck out.
I'm chill.
Yes.
guys,
All right.
At a time, please, guys. Let's just talk one at a time.
He's been using
That's what I
profanity.
told
That's all
you.
I'm saying. Nobody's telling him shit.
All right, and I'm gonna continue to use
Okay, guys, instead of
profanity.
No, you're
the
not,
past
Shaka. Come on.
offenses, let's all move
But I'm
forward to a
trying to be
productive
chill. But this
conversation.
dude keep on.
Right.
He told me to shut up about 5 times. Y'all ain't say nothing to him. Y'all ain't.
Bro, this guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let's have a civil conversation though. Let's go
all
somewhere
right,
with
and
it.
I told Villa
Yeah.
he could go ahead. I'm
All
trying to
right.
listen to what the brother said.
Okay. Kit Kat,
So
you wanted to finish
let-
because I felt like you got a little interrupted, and then we're gonna go with Emiliano said he had something to say to her,
Yeah,
and then
so
we'll go from there.
I just want to finish the points I was trying to make before. So
Yeah.
because these are points I've heard many people make, like in the Native community, and even though you guys may not consider yourselves this, but I've also heard these points amongst Latinos. So the point is that, like, many Black Americans are xenophobic, they're anti-immigration, they see immigrants as like a threat to them. And I'm not going to diminish the fact that xenophobia is very, very prevalent, but there are also many Black immigrants. For example, myself, a Black Nigerian immigrant. There are Black immigrants from the Caribbean. There are also Black Afro-Latino immigrants.
A lot
from
of
many
blacks
countries.
everywhere. Yeah.
Exactly. So here's what I would say though: we should not typecast all Black people as a monolith. If one group of Black people is xenophobic to you, address that individual group or those people. Do not say that all Black people are xenophobic, because I myself am an immigrant. How can I be against immigration when I'm an immigrant? That would be me being against my own situation. The second thing I'll say about that I was trying to say before I got cut off is that oftentimes people think that Africans in particular don't have an appreciation or understanding of the history of Native peoples, but that's the farthest thing from the truth. Many Africans, we learn about the history of, our existences, colonization, imperialism, oppression. We learn about those as part of interconnected system of white supremacy and violence. So we actually do know a lot about, let me not speak for everyone, but me, myself, as an African, I know a lot about American history because I've lived here for 10 years. I'm a history major. Right now I'm in grad school. So I just feel like we shouldn't say that no Black people know about like American history or Native history, because that's the farthest thing from the truth.
Kit Kat, what do you know about Mexicans? Go ahead, since you're a history major and all that, you're flexing here. I've been doing this for 13 years. So let's go ahead and see what you got to say about my people. Go ahead.
Let's go. Hold on, but I don't want to be rude to Emiliano because he said he had something to say after her.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Go ahead.
So check this out. One of the things that Chicano Chronicles is trying to do is we are trying to unite everybody, right? My job as a Chicano leader is to teach my people where we are and try to bring them out of the mire that they're in. But after we become this sleeping giant that everybody's heard so much about, right? We got the voting power, we got the spending power. It's just we haven't learned to use it, but we will, and that's what we're doing right now. But at some point, we're going to become viable and we're going to become relevant. And we're going to ask our Black brothers to start checking our Black brothers or your Black brothers, because we're going to defend ourselves. We're not going to stand idle no more. Red Road, myself, Mono, other leaders, we're going to defend our history. We're going to defend our traditions, and we're going to speak our truth to power. And we're going to go into your lives and we're going to talk. So when we're there, we would appreciate if you allowed us the same respect and time that we're giving you to here today, and stand up like you're saying you're going to stand up to fight that fight, because it's an assault on our history. So understand that we're here and we're going to defend ourselves. And the reason Red Road and I know about African history is because you got to know what to say. You got to know how to defend yourself, and you can't defend yourself unless you know about history and you know about other people's histories, right? So understand that we have intellectual human beings in our cultures also, and we're going to fight nail with nail. We're going to fight tooth with tooth. But Chicano, understand that we have to stand behind each other, just like I'll call them African Americans, whatever you guys want, Black. If you see this brotherhood that they have, just like white people, we need to start building on that. We need to start standing behind our leaders, and we're not going to agree with everything 100% with what Red Road has to say. But let's keep our mouth quiet and let's stand behind him. And then we can have a conversation with him or our leaders and say, well, what did you mean by that? Instead of calling it out in front of everybody, right? And I got a story to tell you guys, but that's going to happen on my podcast. But understand, Kit Kat, all of you guys, we're going to call on you to stand beside us someday, just like we're going to call on white people to stand beside us, and Native Americans, Mexicans, Latinos, Hispanics. We're going to have to all fight this white dragon of racism that has his hand in all of our lives. So get ready for the fight. This stuff that we're doing right here, let's get it over with so that we can all stand next to each other side by side and fight that thing that's been ruining all our lives.
There you go. That's what's up. Let's hear from Shaka, and then we'll go back to Anna because you guys haven't really had a chance to speak, and I want to be fair.
Yeah, all I want to say is to the Datos in this chat is, you know what I'm saying? I never thought that blacks were indigenous to this land. That never came across. I know this is y'all original, y'all land. When I say I hate America, it's not that I'm saying I hate the land that y'all once had. It's me saying I hate this country called America that the white man has created. That's what I hate, because America.
Also, I think he muted himself. Someone came in, but we still got the land. I'm just saying, like American Indians, they have their reservations. It's off the U.S. border. We still got our lands, and I'm just saying it, bro.
I ain't finished. I ain't finished.
Go ahead, Shaka.
When I say I hate America, I hate this country that the white man has created. Because as a black man here in America, I never experienced the American dream, only the American nightmare. We have had a 500-year Holocaust done on us. So I have no reason to want to hold on here to America. Me personally, I feel like y'all should have, for them to give y'all reservations on y'all land. That is absurd. How can you reserve a piece of land to the people indigenous to this land? That's absurd. That is wild. That is wild. And so don't take offense when I say I hate America. I simply hate what the white man has created. I'm against America, the flag, the eagle, all that.
Hey, Shaka.
What?
Do you know what the white team man has? How come you don't say that about Africa? Somalia is a place that has been highly, colonized, destroyed. And you don't hate Somalia, do you?
Red Royer, he's here though. He's here in America.
Yeah, I'm just saying, brother, because he's trying to mislead us. Hey, bro, hey, Mono. The reason I'm saying Mono is because he's saying he hates America because of what the white man did here. But Africa's been colonized, Australia's been colonized, the Caribbean.
Did you hear me just explain the difference?
Because that was a crazy question.
Yeah, he's
that wasn't a
Shaka. Are you African American?
Yes, I'm African. I'm African American.
Yeah, see, bro, come on, bro.
No, I get him. It just kind of sounds kind of weird because, like I said, we still got our lands, bro. The American Indians still have their lands. The Inuits, the Canadians, they have their lands.
Okay,
they don't have all the land.
We're still oppressed people, though.
Yes, we are oppressed, but the same thing goes for regions in Africa that have been highly impacted. Australia too, and I don't hear them say they hate Australia or this because of what the white man did.
Maybe
you still gotta love the land. They don't own the land.
The system that America has created, because all this land that the white man occupies is y'all land. This is y'all. So how are you gonna sit here and ask me why don't I hate Somalia? Because all of that is the black man land. I hate the system that white people have established on our said land.
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. Don't even try to pull that. Don't pull that small town stuff. It won't work.
Don't. Let's not go there. I agree with you, Shaka. Thank you, Shaka, for that.
And can I just make this point real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Every day, I'm in literally every single day I'm in the same spaces with Shaka, and every other day I hop in the live with Kit Kat and I see her chatting it up and spreading her information. Every day in our lives, African lives, we talk about these things that are going on in Africa. We bring up awareness and educate each other. We're teaching each other our languages and giving each other names and stuff like that. So I don't understand what was the point of asking that question about Somalia.
Well, understand Red Road Warrior. That's what he is. He's a warrior, and he's fighting a fight. And so hold on. Let me finish. Let me just finish. He's fighting a fight. Now, this fight that he's fighting is not tangible. You can't touch it. It's intellectual. It's a spoken fight. So he's asking legitimate questions, and again, this is what we do, Shaka. Come on, Sam. You know
Yeah,
we're
but that's
warriors.
not.
And again,
But
Kit
Did I
Kat,
not
that
give
was
a
kind of thrown
legitimate
out there.
answer?
I understand that, but as a warrior, you need to allow him to throw his slings and arrows, just like he's receiving
Right.
slings
But
and
listen
arrows.
though, but it
Allow
doesn't
him to
have to
fight
go
with that
into that,
also.
bro. Because right now
But
we're
You know?
trying to make how would I
No,
say
I
this? We're trying
understand
to
that. I understand that.
right.
Yeah.
in
And
Somalia,
you
it's
know
all
what I
the
mean?
way in
Hold
East
on, hold on,
Yeah, I
Mono.
was
I
gonna
got
speak
something
about
I
that
gotta
too.
ask Villa. Villa, did I not give a legitimate answer to his legitimate question?
No, and I dig it, Shaka. And what you're saying right now, Shaka, I want to thank you too. But this is what it's about, people. This is what we're talking about. This is the conversation that needs to be had, and it's not always going to be, I love you and you look pretty. It's going to be questions, hard asked questions that need hard answers. But this is why we're here,
And I
brothers and
and
sisters.
and I said the same dog, the same vicious, blue-eyed, no good dog that bit y'all people came and bit my people as well.
Yeah,
You
right.
no,
know what
we
I'm
dig it.
saying?
We dig it.
No, and,
Let's
and,
let's
and,
let's
you know, and here's
and
the
and
idea.
and let's mend these fences, brothers. Let's make sure that when we leave here today, that we've grown a little, that we've learned a little, and we can move forward. To tell you the truth, the
I
conversations
never
that we're
had beef
having
with
here,
y'all
So can
people
I
though. I
just
never had
respond
beef
to
with the natives.
Emiliano? Can I respond to Emiliano because I think you raised a relevant point to an extent that you described Manny as a warrior to you, and I respect that because in my culture and my tribe we also prided warriors, and we were one of the
right?
tribes in Nigeria that were forward. The Yoruba, we led the most extensive revolts and rebellions against the British in Nigeria. Okay, so I understand the importance of a warrior, but the problem is that right now, this conversation is not the battlefield. This is not war. There is a time for war and there's a time for
Right.
diplomacy. Right now, we're
I
trying to come together with our body of facts, research, history, culture, lived experience, and converge. This is not the time for war. The time for war is when
right.
people are directly attacking your culture, people are directly
Right.
minimizing you. But me, Amma, Shaka, Sam, we are all Africans. We're proud Africans. We are
Right.
not trying to co-opt this land. We believe that, the land of the Americas must be for the American native and Africa should be for the African. So we're not the people who are your enemy. And I don't want us to turn this into a situation where we're pitching the battlefield and we're polarizing ourselves further. This could be a time where, we could form a collective and potentially
That's what I'm
come
saying. That's what
together
I'm
on
saying,
some
Kit Kat. Yeah.
mutual experiences,
We can be together and we can come together, and you know what? And that you guys are rightfully here too as well. You know what I mean? No one is saying if it's truly land back, no one's gonna say, "Hey, you guys go back." No, you guys are here too. You guys are welcome to be here and stay here. You have every right to be here too.
Understand that Martin Luther King, when him and Cesar Chavez were at the same rally, right? And they passed each other. Martin Luther King told Cesar Chavez, "Our fight is one and the same."
It's one and the same.
But they never acted upon it. They never acted upon it. And Cesar Chavez agreed with him. Man, let's start acting upon that. Our fight is the same. If we look at it, our fights are the same.
The same fight.
I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but if you knew that one of MLK's primary objectives was the workers unions and pushing workers' rights and solidarity, and literally in the workers unions that he would be protesting for and marching for, it would be black workers, white poor workers, indigenous Latino poor workers, everyone. You get what I mean? So there were times where there was solidarity during those moments. And I mean, even recently, a few years ago, if you remember what was happening under the last presidential administration with the concentration camps at the border, there were huge rallies held throughout the southern states, California, Texas, and black people showed out heavily for, the indigenous, Latinos, natives, Haitians, everyone who was being interned at the border at that time. There has been solidarity historically.
We've done the same. We've done the same when George Floyd, when that George Floyd incident happened. And guess what? People like Brother X or Big Sudden, they were shitting on us. He was saying that we were not there. He was saying it's black first because we were not there. And people like that are fucking dangerous. I don't know if you guys know who Brother X is.
But do you
He's
not
a piece of
think that-
shit.
But do you not
He
think
is
that
he
black
is a piece
people-
of shit. Brother X is a straight piece of shit, and I'll
do
say
you
it to
not
his face.
think that, black people have
Can I hear from Sam though? I would like to hear from Sam because I think he said a few things, and I don't think we've been fair to him. He hasn't said anything. We haven't even allowed him to talk. Are you still with us, Sam?
weird shit, though. He definitely did say that. Go ahead.
I already told you what I want to tell you. So, what I'm telling you is, as a black American, you should love Africans, man. That's it. As a
Where are
black
you from?
American,
State are you from?
I'm East African.
What?
I'm
I
East
didn't hear you.
African.
East African, what country?
What do you think?
There's a whole lot of countries in East Africa. Let's not play this game. What country?
She's
You
a
don't have
bad.
an East African accent either.
I'm right next to Somalia.
Ethiopia, Eritrea, Djibouti.
Yeah, I'm Ethiopian.
Yeah, no, you're not.
What do you mean?
Why are you doing that to him, Mama? He's in Africa. You're in America.
No. I peeped because he didn't say
Shut up,
Ethiopian
Red.
first.
I don't
He
want
didn't
to
say
hear anything
Ethiopian
from you,
first.
man.
Shaka, stop talking about me, bro. See what I mean? I can't even say a word with Shaka talking shit.
Guys, guys.
Now he called me the ninja word, bro. See what I'm saying? Now he called me the ninja word in front of everybody here. You just said it again, bro.
Guys, let's not do
Chill.
this. Please. We literally just had like.
Bro, don't be throwing that fucking word at me, bro.
Okay, we just had a second of peace.
No,
Call him out. Call him out on that shit, man. What the fuck?
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
Hold on,
said
bro.
call you that because you said something to me, fool. I was
This is
being
not about-
quiet.
That don't mean I'm gonna throw a slur at you,
This is not
dumbass.
about calling out. This is about mutualism.
bro,
This is about
You probably
connecting.
want to
trying
shoot
to-
all of them.
But it's
Y'all
crazy
better
simply
get-
because Shaka
Y'all better get ready, bro.
Told you you anti-indigenous.
Oh my
Y'all
god.
No,
better
he's
get
not.
ready.
No,
Don't
let's
do
not
that.
go there.
Y'all better get
That
ready.
wasn't even
That's
Shaka
all
who
I
said
got,
anything. That was Sam.
Bro, he
Sam
just called me the N-word.
paused, and then he
Guys,
said, and then he
guys,
said something,
You
and you
said
thought,
something to me first,
and then
nigga. I
you
was
thought it was
quiet the
Shaka
whole
who said
time.
something.
What are you
What do you
talking
mean?
about?
You're over personalizing it. You're over personalizing
Seriously, because Shaka didn't even open his
Stop
mouth.
calling me the N-word. Thank you.
Why didn't you say it no more? What are you crying about, bro? That
Shut up, Alma. You're always tripping on me about it. Now you didn't calling him out on it. How come you don't call him out on it?
What's wrong with you?
Didn't you hold on? Because didn't you go drunk? Didn't you get drunk on live and was crying about you can't say the N word? Stop it, bro. Stop it.
I'm
man.
not
It's
gonna say it,
attention.
and I'm telling you to stop calling me the N-word. All right, I'm telling him respectfully to stop calling me the N-word. That's all.
We are.
I hear your point on that, but don't act like that because it wasn't even Shaka who addressed you.
Exactly,
It was Sam
bruh.
who said something,
What
and then
Sam
you thought
said
it was
what
Shaka,
you
and
talking
it wasn't.
Shaka didn't say it, bro. It was
Yeah, but I'm just saying he used the N-word, bro. I'm not calling him no slurs. I'm not saying the N-word. That's it.
Okay, come on, guys. Come on.
Like, can we just please get over it right now and like let's be adults. Let's be adults. Okay, people.
No, because y'all like to drag people on it, but you won't call the other people out. That's all I'm saying. Call other people out.
Man, you offended me
Shaka's
last
name
live, and I had
and
to
he
try.
didn't say
Don't use the N-word.
Guys, let's just.
It's come from a white man.
Be respectful.
Now he called me a white man. Look at that. Now he's calling me a white man.
You were gonna say
Red
something.
man,
Go ahead.
open my mouth, bro.
Bro, this guy Sammy is racist.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy,
guys,
relax.
Sammy didn't call you that.
Please.
He just said he's a whitey man. He just said it right now.
Oh my
Okay, but you
God.
just said he was black.
Hey, bro, Mono, thank you for having me up here, boy. I can't be in the same space with toxic ass racist people. I'm out.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wow, what
Bro,
racist?
what?
You don't know who you are.
I didn't even say nothing to this.
You don't know who you are.
Let's not make this about him because he just wants to do an emotional temper tantrum. Can we like go back to the
Right.
past that was
Yeah, let's go back. Let's start at
Yeah.
one.
So let's
Let's get an idea.
Can we go back
I'm
to
just
the
watching the game and listening, so I'm just asking for permission. The next person that uses any kind of derogatory words like that I may be able to mute them, please.
Yeah. Let's not do the N word here. Yeah.
Only,
Respect
bro,
him, respect
the
him.
only reason I used that word is because he called me. He said something to me for no reason. I was legitimately right here
You
chilling.
you don't have to explain why. Let's just agree to not use it. And
All right.
there was
Yeah.
nothing
Please, respectfully though.
Let's
Respectfully.
Okay,
keep
no,
it
I'm
positive,
gonna
We
drop
don't
guys.
back
have,
down
but
to
let's just
comment.
agree to not
True.
use it. Though. Let's just
Let's
agree
keep
to
it
not
positive, guys.
Bye.
Love you
Thank
too.
God.
Peace.
Respectfully though, hey, yo, look, Shaka, this is the first time I've ever met you, bro. And I don't have anything with you, nor with Sam, nor with Anna, nor with Kit Kat. I'm just saying, Red Road feels some type of way. He knows you guys personally. I don't, so I'm not gonna just judge. I don't do that. I'm a pretty fair Native American. I'm an American Indian. and
Bro,
I'm pretty fair, and I try to be
bro,
in
I ain't like I
you
said, bro. I ain't got
know.
nothing against the indigenous people of this land. My only problem with Manny is this dude come in our spaces and try to tell us about our history and try to tell us about our shit.
Exactly.
That's my issue with Manny as
That
well.
is our
Because the
issue with
reason,
Manny.
the
Yes,
reason
that's
why me and
literally
Manny argued the first time, this is why. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Okay, and he will probably tell you this if you ask him. The reason
You
why
shouldn't
we
even
argued
let
the
him
first
in.
time is because I was in an African live with another like African like live host, right? And he came up and then he was like, "Oh, what tribe are you?" And I was like, "I'm Yoruba." And he was like, "The Yoruba are Bantu." And I was like, "No, we're not." And he kept arguing with me that like I'm Bantu, and it just became like a whole Bantu war thing. And I was like, "Manny, you're not even Bantu or African or Yoruba or anything. So why do you care?" So then that's why it became a problem, because it's like, why can you speak about Africa but let an African speak about your people? You'll get upset.
and respectfully, that was my point because Kit Kat is literally from Nigeria. She speaks her language. And
What's
I've
up,
heard it
Susie?
before from other Nigerian people and even people from Somalia. They said they have their own word to describe a black person. I'm in African space, me and Shaka and Kit Kat, because I was with Kit Kat before she was joining other spaces. We're all in the same lives. We're always talking about African culture and African languages and things of that such. And that was my issue as well, because now he tells, pretendians or people that are simply misguided, you're Bantu, bro, you're Bantu. But there's a huge misconception. Bantu is not an ethnicity. It's not a singular language. It's an ethno-linguistic group. And that's what Kit Kat was saying earlier. And I didn't appreciate that he could sit there and, cut her off and tell her how wrong she is. And there was people, this is in the comments, but there was people in the comments, oh, speak Yoruba. There was people in the comments telling me to speak black. That's like me coming up, here and telling y'all to speak indigenous, speak native. That don't make no sense. That's just disrespectful. I think everyone in the panel is trying to be fair here.
Manny in the comments, because Manny's
That's
in the comments.
beyond disrespect.
No, but no, wait. Manny's in the comments and he says that, oh, I have sources from Harvard University that Yoruba are Bantu. Well, I go to an Ivy League university and I'm Yoruba, so I guess I win. But anyway, if you want to host a live on it, we can, because I have sources that would refutate that. So we could definitely host a live on it.
Well, just understand, just so that I can speak up on Manny's behalf, is that I can identify with what he's doing, because I do the same thing. Is I'm standing up for my people, just like you guys are. So I go into these lives, white and black and whoever else is there, without a brown voice. Whenever I see anybody talking about immigration, whenever I see anybody talking about brown issues, Native American issues, Mexican issues, Latino, Hispanic, Mexican, Chicano, I need to show that we need a voice. There needs to be a brown voice in any of these conversations. And I think that's what he's doing, is he's inserting himself in these conversations, and white and black people don't like to hear brown people speak. I'm sorry to say it, but that's the truth. That's the deep racism that we're experiencing right now, is that we're not being included in these
But let's not
conversations.
generalize all.
Oh no, it's not general.
Y'all don't include y'all
This is nationwide.
Y'all don't
The
include.
silencing of our
Hey,
voices nationwide.
y'all don't include. Y'all don't include yourselves. This is us, African Americans, doing this fight. We are in this fight. We are debating these dudes. We are correcting this misinformation. We are taking these debates. We don't see y'all. We don't see y'all, bro.
Oh no! You're
We
not
don't
going to
see
do that.
y'all in these debates. We don't see y'all in these lives. We don't
That's
see.
bullshit. You know what? You're not going to come up here and spew bullshit, because we're at the fucking forefront of this shit too. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You're not going to come up here and do that. That's what you're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do.
Can I say
'Cause that's
something?
bullshit.
Going on at the border, how many missing kids? There's a lot of missing kids. There's a lot
like
of
Brother X.
missing women. Come on now.
Go ahead, Mexi Chick. I'm
Being
sorry.
racially
He said it just like
profiled.
Brother X. Come up here with
Come
that
on
shit.
now.
Go ahead, Mexi Chick. What were we saying? Come up here with that. Mexi Chica, can you finish what you were saying, sister? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I was just saying, look what's happening down at the border. There's a lot of missing kids, a lot of missing women, racially profiled. This is an ongoing war for us. We have a lot of hardships
I understand
that
that, but
we're still facing.
we understand that. Don't get us wrong, but it's been an ongoing war for us for the past 500 years,
And
600
that's
years.
together instead of going against each other. I know we each have, all of us, your people has had their own hardships and continue to do so, and we do as well. We have a common enemy, and we should work with each other, not against each other.
That's what I'm saying. But to say that you guys are fighting this fight alone, that's
If
not
we should
true.
work together, then why does Manny come at us wrong? Yeah, since we should
Right.
work together, he shouldn't be in our space. We don't come in y'all spaces. Oh, no, hold on, real quick, Ari.
Okay.
We don't
I would
never
like
come in y'all space and try to tell y'all about y'all history. And when we have people who look like us trying to steal y'all history, we the ones that's corrected them. So when Manny be coming in our spaces and trying to tell us about our history, we expect the same thing. That's all we saying. That's all.
No, you know what? I didn't know
There
that.
ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing what you asked.
No,
right now.
I agree with them. When Manny does go in their spaces, he is pretty disrespectful. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie. If you're gonna go in their
Okay.
spaces, at least go in there respectfully. Don't go in there negatively.
I came in this live late. Who is Manny? Is that the one that I'm talking
Red
about?
Road Warrior.
Red
Road
Okay.
Warrior.
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Road Warrior.
The one that keeps changing his name. Okay, hold
we
on.
don't stand for that. We don't stand
Yeah,
for
we
going into
don't.
these spaces and being disrespectful.
His behavior is getting out of control, and he's forgetting himself, thinking that he could just disrespect people and get an audience and grow a following. He's chasing clout, obviously. I mean, I'm not here to talk about people or behind their backs. I really don't care either, but
Right.
I want to show that person some decency. But he already knows what he's doing. Everybody knows what he's doing. Just disassociate him. That's it. Don't allow him in your lives. Don't entertain what he has to say, because he's only there to. He's not there. He's only there to be a clown, I guess. I don't know what it is that he's doing, but he's not there trying to help the community out. He's trying to help himself out. That's not right. He's here to
I won't say that.
I mean-
I won't say that. But listen,
Why not?
because brother, I like I just said, you have to understand that we have become the bottom of the bottom. We are the America's new slave culture.
Is he helping us out? But what he's or is he bringing a step back because he's causing chaos? He's causing this behavior that's not accepted.
So this is what I'm trying to say, brother, is that we need to start fighting on all cylinders. Now that does mean sometimes being too mean, sometimes being mean, right? But we need warriors. We need people to stand up and fight for us.
Not those type of warriors. Not those type of warriors that don't have a cognitive thinking.
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
But listen,
he doesn't have cognitive skills.
No.
May I
He's being
speak?
barbaric.
May I speak, please?
Yes.
Okay, look, to Emilio, I get where he's coming from. I get that. But you got to understand, look, even me, as a Lakota woman, he went at me. Manny went at me, all because I went in there to, help a fellow Lakota woman out in a live. And because I didn't tell people to shut up and let him speak, I'm the bad person. He said, I'm friends with this Josh guy. I'm doing all this and that. And I never did that. Josh doesn't like me. I can't stand that guy. But he went and badmouthed me, lied on me, a Lakota woman that does. I'm not in here to cause problems. No. I'm in here trying to bridge the gap,
Yeah, that's not sensible behavior what he's doing. And that's not acceptable behavior in our society, whether it's virtual or out physically. Everybody knows that's not acceptable. And you need to go after a woman and for him to claim that he's about Native pride, about indigenous history, the rights and wrongs and struggles. And look at what he's doing. I mean, everything else he's doing the same thing. It's red flags. I mean, all we got to do is just stop by disassociating him.
Right.
That's sad, but it has to. He brought it upon himself, nobody else. We're not doing nothing messed up. It's what he did. It's not what we're doing. Because I've been watching him for years, not for years. I've been watching him for months now, over a year, and I've been exposing him. He knows that. All he does is try to get people to fight one another, get people to not talk to them, play politics. This is not politics. This is society. This is people with intellectual minds trying to come together and save our people and children. Most importantly, are getting killed every day and being molested and abused, wherever it is that is happening. He
Right.
needs to understand it. Everybody needs to understand it. We got to act accordingly. We can't just let him just exist here and
Right.
continue on poisoning the whales of the natives that are coming the next generation and are here now, and people who want to reconnect or who are already connected and want to be enriched even more. It's sad. I mean, if he calls himself a native man, a brown man, a red man, wherever our choice is, but we're still indigenous to Turtle Island. I mean, this is our continent. This is our land. But there's a lot of people that do respect that. A lot of races do respect that. But you have just a small few, just a small percentage misrepresenting an entire group of people, an entire nation of people.
Yeah, but you gotta understand too, the way he goes at people is negatively. He does bad, you know. And the thing is, all of us know how we treat women on this app, and he went totally against that. He totally went against that by lying on me.
And
he lied on me.
Yeah, and I don't even know how he continues to exist here, how he continues to have this following, and these followers not even discussing with them. As soon as I find somebody disgusting that does that, I block them. I don't talk to them no more. I don't entertain them. Nothing. Because he already showed his true colors. I mean,
because as soon as Shaka and Sam came up here, he immediately went at them, and I was like, "Wait, this came up here, and they're allies. They're allies."
Yeah,
to me
and
right
we're trying to build a bridge here.
Yeah,
we're just trying to build a bridge. But he literally goes at them. Then what's the point? We're the person that's causing this division.
Yeah.
Step away, because we're not about that.
Because you guys are have manners. He don't. He does not have manners. Nothing.
Right. Right. Let me just say this real quick, and then, brother, I want you to finish elaborating because I like what you're saying. I just want to say, Shaka, Anna, Kit Kat, Sam. You know, when he acts like that, trust me and believe me, he does not represent all of us in that when he does these things. Okay, I don't want you guys to start thinking that this is how we are. We don't conduct ourselves like that. And I was very shocked how he continued to attack you guys after you guys were saying, "No, this is we're allies," right? I guess he has a personal issue with you guys, and I apologize, and so does the native community for
what is his issue? Okay, what is Manny's issue with Shaka and Kit Kat and the other intellectual people?
So I can tell you why. So
sorry, Mama, I got 20 minutes till treatment. Can I say something real quick, bro?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I got 20 minutes before I gotta go to infusion. Anyways,
go ahead, Blue.
You know what's happening at the border right now. You know I got some DOD info. Everything's sliding down on talk. Basically, for us natives here, all right, if people are unaware, we just entered phase 10. Phase 10 of genocide is something my family knows very well. And starting at the border right now, phase 10 means genocide, the last phase, extermination of our people. They're moving, and the U.S. government is making bad moves right now, like major moves. I finally got my live status. After I get out of treatment, I'll talk to you guys about it further. But all I can say is there's 30,000 traditional of us left. We need to be getting our wisdom keepers. We need to be getting our elders. We need to be getting our healers and our seeds out of the way. And as seventh generationers, I don't care if I have to ride down to the damn border myself on horseback because my butt can't drive. I'm epileptic, whoop-de-doo. But I'm ready to fight alongside my brothers and sisters because per the summit, they did not renew the 40-year land agreement. That means all of Mexico and all our relatives south can move up. Operation Land Back. This is our chance. We have to start unifying. I'll speak to you guys privately when it comes to our code talkers, because those are the people, and Navajo Nation are the people that we need to be unifying with the most, because they still, even when they went to war and fought with our military, they still don't know their languages. They still don't know their codes. And this is how we need to be communicating with each other for our survival and for our children and for the next 7 generations to come, or there will not be a next 7 generations.
Bravely said, sister. Bravely said.
They
Keep
just
on speaking
ordered
that medicine.
a ton of cages per DOD.
That's a tough, emotional woman right there.
So can I
That's but that talking emotional woman has wisdom.
No,
She has wisdom.
Start making moves. 7th generation, our ancestors taught us better. Our ancestors taught us we need to rise in unity, not just one nation, one tribe.
Knowledge is
all
power.
nations,
Yes.
all tribe,
Knowledge is
collectively
power.
together.
They didn't renew the Mexican declarants. They didn't move. They never did. And now
I
it's
know
expired.
they
Now
didn't.
it's expired. Now we can move in.
Yes, we can move in, and we gotta move fast.
I know, sister. I study a lot. I know. I know you know. I acknowledge you.
Abbott is really, that's why he's doing what he's doing. They are doing, and it's all over. I've been watching. They're doing an ethnic and native cleanse at the damn border. We need to go back our relatives up, and we need to back them up now. They are fully mobile on the other side. They are ready to move. They are ready to come up here and back us up. Now we need to back
Y'all
them
see
up
it.
and
Y'all
get
see
them
it.
healed.
Yeah, I see it.
And we need to protect our people. Like I said, our greatest connection is getting our elders, our wisdom keepers, our healers, and our seeds to safety. And as 7th generationers, we need to be coordinating all nations, all tribes, and utilizing our greatest asset, which is the Navajo Nation and all code talkers and descendants of code talkers, so that the U.S. government do not know what we are talking about or know what moves we are making, because
And let's
we
not
know
forget the great Sioux Nation, the great Lakota Nation.
Yes, we know the
They are
land
our
better
example,
than
our
anyone.
perfect example, an example to follow. Let's not forget about the Lakota, Crazy Horse, Sitting Bull, and what they sacrificed.
I'm in the Hesapa right now, trying to defend the land and the water and the last of our freaking resources. They started lithium mining.
Oh,
They
my Mexican
started.
brothers and sisters, unite.
They started
You
the
are
gold
native, you're
mine.
indigenous, you're nothing else. Do not believe the lie, do not believe the propaganda. This lady, my sister, my brown sister, speaks the indigenous truth. She speaks strong medicine.
I love our people, and I want my children to grow up
Imagine if
native
black
way.
people like this.
They are like this.
We
Just that
are
we only have
basic.
there's only a few. There's only a few black people that mess it up for the major strong ones that are still there. Remember Malcolm X. Remember Martin Luther King. They were true warriors. They died. They were killed
remember
because
Coolidge.
they were doing the
No one
truth. They were
mentions
doing
him.
right.
That's the only two you know.
Coolidge came up with the phrase Black Power. Research Coolidge. He said, if you come for the natives, you must come through the Africans first. We are supposed to back each other up.
So can I just speak to Beauty?
Hold on, real quick. I
just
want to
wanna speak
address
to
somebody
Will
in the
Smith
comment
and-
section. Don Ramos, if you say Martin Luther King is an agent, come with evidence, motherfucker.
Fucker, yeah. Oh shit, yeah. I'm sorry, Shaka too. Let's respect Mono's life. You know, let's not get provoked by these.
Mono.
Yeah,
My
let's not be
bad.
provoked by these low lives, man. They just
the
only here
people in
just
the
to hackle
comments,
us.
They're agitators, so yeah, we cannot.
They're just
fight
here,
them.
they're just here, just trying to find something to violate
But
Mono or us or something like that.
Coolidge worked with Martin Luther King. Coolidge worked with Malcolm X, and he's an amazing man that everybody needs to educate themselves on. It was about unity, and it is also about the community, for the Black community as well.
Can I
know,
just say something to you beautifully?
yes, ma'am.
So I just wanted to thank you for coming up and, pushing a spirit of unity and solidarity and collective mutualism.
Beautiful.
That is what is most important right now, right? Because if you've ever studied any of the tenets of CRT, it's that liberation is only likely to occur when the social interests of many different groups converge. So right now, we're at a time when all of our interests as Native people and as Black people, our interests are converging, and our joint interest is mutual liberation from the system of white supremacy, colonialism, neocolonialism, and violence. So right now, we can join hands. When you said you're going to be riding down to liberate your people on horseback, I'm going to be on horseback right next to you, riding down to liberate the people.
The Great March, to overthrow the government is our constitutional right, supposedly.
Right. And if you guys have ever read of the scholar John Locke, he speaks of the right to revolution. When the government becomes a force of tyranny, it is the moral duty and obligation of the people to rise up and revolt. And
Let
right now
the law.
we're at a time
Yes.
when
Yes.
this is the time we're at the precipice, right? This is like we're standing over the cliff, and we're at a crossroads where we can go one way or another.
Or
And the reason why it's necessary to talk, this talk of liberation and unity is because there's elements like people in the comments, people like Manny who want to push division, and they want to separate us back into our tribes and back into tribalism and being polarized. And while the tribe is an important unit, it should be a source of unity. The structure
Yes.
of the tribe is about community. It's about
My
Yes.
grandfather and my
Yes.
great grandfather, they
Yes.
broke it down so easily. They literally right in front of me as a very young girl showed me a stick, just one, and snapped it and told me, said, see how easily this breaks? Then he grabbed a bundle collectively together, tried to break it, held it strong,
A handful of arrows, like the longhouses, great longhouses. Yes.
We can't do this
Like the
singularly,
many arrows.
but united we can.
Can. But first
And
we
we need
must
to start unifying. We need to start unifying.
purify ourselves first.
And you've
Speak
seen what
native,
TikTok is
indigenously.
doing on Native Talk. They're muting all of our stuff. They're blocking our conversations. They're interrupting our lives because they don't want us coordinating with each other. So we need to
And don't
start
forget, they're
creating
manipulating
our
people's
own way
minds
of
saying, don't talk to
communicating with
us.
each other.
They're destroying our character. Don't forget that. I get that attacked a lot by
need
saying,
to
don't
start-
talk to Mexica Road Warrior. Don't talk to him. He's crazy.
We
He's a
need to start
womanizer,
not
whatever it is.
entertaining the BS and
Yes.
Please mute. Please mute.
what's right in front of us now. Because what's right in front of us now determines our children's fate.
Yeah, and
I'm scared. I'm scared as hell because I'm not going to be here much longer.
Should be.
And I can't, I'm not going to be here to protect them.
Scary time.
I can just say I'm praying.
So I'm going to create a separate live. All y'all know later when I get out of the infusion, I'll tag Aztec, Silent, Rav, Mono, everyone. Anyone's welcome. I don't want no BS there, but
You're okay.
I'm going to be taking some certain things private with phone numbers and certain people because, like I said, our greatest asset is the Navajo code talkers and our existing code talkers who have participated in every war since World War I to keep their wars from spilling on to our soil of Turtle Island so that none of our other people may fall. We need to start protecting each other. They are our greatest resource, our greatest asset, and we.
Are you okay?
There, though. No, I'm not okay.
I want to give you a hug. Okay,
I'm
but
not-
calm down now. It seems like you're getting overwhelmed right now, sister.
I'm fighting the system here.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
Too much. I've spoken.
I know,
too
but
much.
you're not
I can't
alone,
get
sister.
911 to come to my house when I'm having seizures.
Okay.
I have to watch watch them administer my meds through my line so that.
Bro, no, don't take yourself serious.
All right, bro.
I ain't your clown,
All right, bro. Just. All right, bro. Just shut the fuck up already.
Nothing. Yeah, you're the cussing one, huh? Yeah, don't disrespect the fucking other brown man, bro. No one's greater than you.
Red World Warrior in the comments saying, you got people here that are cool with Granny Coy and Josh and blah, blah, blah. Look at it.
What's wrong
there
with
he
you,
is,
brother?
coming in
What's
he's
wrong
coming in
with
this
you?
live to cause division. Look down. Look down. Machica, look down. We got Red World Warrior coming here. Look in the comments. We got him coming in here causing division again. Like literally.
He's laughing.
He's stupid, man. I'm done with
I
him.
know. Yeah, me too, sister. I'm with you on that. 100%. In fact, 113%. Not like Subcommanded or wherever his name is.
Goddamn, fool, you won't be quiet, bro.
Yes, you. Red World Warrior. You're the one that caused divisions. Let's not talk about you lying about me.
Cause division.
What
did I lie about you?
No. I'm talking.
What did I
I'm
lie
talking to
about?
Red. I'm talking to Red Red Warrior.
Oh.
Look down. I'm talking to him. I'm confronting him now because he would never
sorry,
let me
sister.
confront me.
I'm sorry.
He fucking him and Nikki would block me out of native spaces because they're mods there. Block me out of my people's spaces because of what? Yeah, show me your
That's how they
receipts.
do.
Where I'm being friends. Where I'm
That's how
being
they
friends
do.
with Josh and whoever else you're kind of trying to
you're a
complain.
clown, bro.
He is.
Bro,
He
you're
is.
fake,
Straight up.
bro.
He likes to lie. You lied on
I've been
me.
exposing
You lied on
Manny
me.
for months, man. You know that. You're a clown.
But this was my
bro.
time to
How you
confront
speak
him.
Now what?
Oh, hey,
I was confronting
Now
him.
what, bro?
I'm talking, dude. Hey, you know what? Hey, Mono, dude, if you don't tell me something, bro, I'm just gonna kick this fool off the fucking live, bro. Like, you won't shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not trying to do that on your live, bro, but
Bye, bro.
I don't know if you're there, if you're listening or whatever, or you're asleep, but fuck, man.
Bye.
I'm assuming that you're not there. I'm assuming Mono fell asleep or something, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take the initiative.
Mute me.
You're
Go
disrupting
ahead,
the
take
live, bro. We can't even have a productive dialogue with you here, so bounce, homie.
You're the one's cussing,
Fuck out
bro.
of here.
You bounce. You.
Yeah, that was a little problematic, but
I didn't want to do that. I
know
don't.
you
You know,
did. I know you're trying to preach unity and all that, but like it was getting peaceful for a little bit, and then I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing I felt he was over talking Native mamas a lot and a lot of the other like indigenous women on the panel. So I found that to be a bit disrespectful. But obviously, I'm not trying to cause division in your community. I just was doing it more so because, I just respect you as a woman, Native mama. So I wanted you to be able to speak your piece without being interrupted.
Thank you so much. Again, with this Red World Warrior, he says he has receipts where I'm cool with Granny Coy. Go ahead, find him. Find him. I would love to see him. I went on her live one time with a fellow Native woman. And I'm going to tell you right then and there, I knew she was fake. I knew Granny Cory was all about division, just like Josh is. I don't care who likes him or not. I'm just calling it as I see it. And from what I've seen, those two right there, that one, Granny Cory's like two-faced. Josh, he likes to play both sides. And he wants to cause that division for clicks and likes and all that bullshit. So you can miss me with that bullshit. Honestly, you went into my people's lives and sat there and literally lied about me. You lied to me. You lied about me. Said that I was cool with Josh. You said I was pretendians. None of them like me. None of them like me. So I don't know where you're going with that bullshit. Everybody can sit there and tell you, no, I wasn't cool with Josh. No, I'm not cool with the pretendians. And you're calling the ones that are half native and half black pretendians, you're full of shit. Because they are native.
Indians are half
You're
black. What are
lying.
you talking about now?
You went in there in Deadlies. You went in there in Deadlies. You went in Deadlies live, sitting there telling all kinds of bullshit. And then you sat there. You sat there and said I was friendly with them. No. Oh my God, why do I fucking put up with these motherfuckers like this? You're pissing me off.
A motherfucker? Excuse me?
Yeah, you're a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck because you lied on me. You lied on me. You lied on me. So what? I can defend myself. I can defend myself. I don't need no man to sit here and defend me. You lied on me. You're like a fucking woman. You're like a fucking woman that goes around lying. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're full of shit. I don't care. You're full of it. I can't believe you went in there and lied on me.
Because you're gonna get.
Okay.
You're gonna get haters if you fucking report it. Just speak.
But he pisses me off. Oh my god! I can't believe you did that. Why did you and Nikki block me out of? Why did you and Nikki block me out of Native Lives? Just because you're the mods.
You were blocked by.
You did. No. You did it. You did it. You did it because you lied on me. You lied on me.
I can't
block you lied. You lied on me. You went on there and you told them lies about me. I'm back in that community and they know you lied on me. They know you lied on me. You lied on me. You lied on me. When did I support Josh? Anybody in here? Ask anybody. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. Ask anybody here.
Darkness.
Has anybody on this live ever seen me support Josh? Anybody?
Even Ahimana said all Lakota people are racist, and you were okay with that. You were okay being on her live.
I never even heard her say that.
Bro, there's receipts on. I think Mono has him on his live.
I was there while she said that that Lakota people were racist.
People are racist. That's what she said.
I was on that live when she said that.
Were you? Because I left afterwards. I don't know how long you stayed.
I know.
All Manny does is go on different panels and lie.
No. Mono has the receipts. Mono has the receipts on that. Or somebody.
Yeah, he does. I don't even know about her saying that until they sent me it.
I'm just saying because you get in places that you don't even know what you're doing up there. You're jumping into places.
I went in there to save Umpo. I went in there to save Umpo. Where was your ass when they were going after Umpo? Where was your ass when they were going after Umpo? You weren't there. You weren't there. No, you weren't. You were dropped down. You were dropped down. I went in there and saved her butt. Then you got mad because I went to tell people to shut up. So let you to talk. I'm not going to do that for people. That wasn't even our space. That wasn't our space to sit there and say that shit.
So Nahima,
respect other people's spaces. Why don't you respect other people's spaces?
You're the one yelling here. I'm not even yelling.
Well, I'm sitting here because I'm pissed.
That's on you. If you want to be mad, that's on you. Why you take it on me?
I'm mad because don't come in here acting like, oh, why you being mad? Why you mad? Shut the up. Just shut up. Honestly, you're a two-faced. You're a liar. You lie. It must be that white blood in you. It must be the white blood in you. It must be the white blood in you lying like that then, huh?
Now I'm whitey too.
Hey,
did you guys hear what she's saying? Y'all hear what this person's saying? Okay. Bro, your own people.
Hey, I don't care. I'm gonna call it as I see it. Whatever. If you wanna sit there and lie, that must be the colonizer in you.
People that looked at you because you're out there supporting the haters, bro. You're out there
I've never have. I my people 100%. I said you have no reason. You have no reason to be in our lives if you're gonna sit there and cause this division. You're the one that sits there and causes division. My people know me. I sit there.
And you were on her.
I didn't know who she was.
You never
until now.
That's the problem with you. Every time
I tell now. I know who she is now, but I still look at.
You don't know.
Look at. I didn't know Josh was there.
You don't know.
I didn't know he was that white person was in there. I didn't know that was him.
Spaces where you don't know what's going on.
What? You don't need to tell me what the fuck to do. You don't need to tell me what the fuck to do. You don't tell me shit. You don't tell me nothing. You don't tell me nothing. Believe me, you don't tell me nothing. You take your sad ass back someplace else. You don't tell me what to do. You don't ever tell me what to do.
Hey, Native Mama, let me say something real quick.
Just make sure that you understand what you're getting in those panels for, because now you're gonna say you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would do everybody a great service if you kind of practice what you preach, man. Because you're sitting here trying to lecture her on what the proper conduct is as a Native person in various spaces. Hold on, I'm not done saying what the fuck I'm saying, bro. I'm still in the middle of a fucking statement, so chill out.
Sure.
So maybe you should practice. Maybe you should practice what you preach, because I've seen you fucking calling people fucking racial slurs and saying all kinds of fucking lame ass shit in lives all the time. I think you're fucking very poor. I've heard you. I saw you in a black live. I saw you in a black space calling people ninja people. You kept calling them ninja people. There's a fucking recording of you on YouTube saying it, bro. Dude, buddy, there's receipts on YouTube of you saying it, bro. It's documented proof. Everybody here has fucking seen it. What? What's up?
Just let you know, as far as that topic goes, indigenous people cannot be racist, okay?
I don't give a fuck. First of all, I don't. As an indigenous person, I don't agree with that assessment. And second, even going by that, so that definition. Hold on, Kit Kat, please. Even going by that definition of racism, which I don't even subscribe to, they can still be prejudice. They can still be prejudice. And Homeboy says some pretty prejudiced shit. And as far as wanting to be a proper representation of Native American people in these diverse spaces, I don't think it's very like a very good ambassador to go into a black space and call people ninja people.
Show me where I went to a
That's fair. That's fair, but I'm just telling you, like, as far as the etymology goes,
That's cap. You're capping, bro.
Why would you?
I have never gone into a black space and called people their
Buddy,
ninjas.
there's a
You're lying, bro.
fucking
You're a straight
YouTube
liar.
channel. It's called
You're a
Toxic
straight
Trends of
liar.
YouTube. Toxic Trends of TikTok, and it has a video of you
One video,
in a black
right? That
space
was
calling
on my-
people
bro,
ninjas.
All right, shut up now. I'm gonna address that.
You can't address
Nos
it because
vemos.
you're a racist. There's no way to address
Sobres.
it. No. There's no way to address it, and I'm not gonna let you during Black
So
History Month
that right
explain
there,
why
that
you
video right there, since you
disrespect
brought
black
it up,
people.
since you brought that
No.
video up,
No.
since you brought that video up,
There's
brother.
no
So
way
I'm gonna
to
talk to you.
justify
I'm
it.
talking to
You're
this
a
man, man. What
racist.
you? I'm trying to
You're a
respond to him. Are
racist.
you done?
So you can't respond to him.
Bro,
because you're a
yeah,
racist
I
and we
can.
don't want to hear
Kit
it.
Kat, Kit Kat,
We
just
don't
chill,
wanna
mama,
hear
chill,
that.
mama,
No,
please.
She don't want to. She don't want to speak. She don't want me to tell her the truth.
I don't even fuck
She don't
with
want to
you
hear the
Black
truth. See,
It's
History
she's
Month.
got a
okay.
problem with
It's
the truth.
okay. It's an
like you.
indigenous
Listen,
vibe.
Kit Kat,
You
Kit
have
Kat,
that power.
Kit
Don't let me
Kat,
talk.
Kit
She's got a
Kat.
problem with the
Hold on,
truth.
Kit Kat.
Let them handle
Kit
it.
Kat,
Let
please
them handle
give him enough rope to hang himself. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So enough rope to hang myself, bro. You should be reported for that. But anyways, going back to the truth about this, I was on my live stream. You don't need to worry about this. So I was on my live stream on Instagram, and Chief Naturalista or Natural came in there, and he was putting up there that I was the real ninja. He was saying, "You're the real ninja. You're the real African," constantly agitating my live stream. I was on my live for like 8 hours, almost 6 to 8 hours on that live stream. I got fed up with him doing it. I didn't know it was him, but last month I was on his live about a month and a half ago, and he admitted that he was there. So I'm like, it was you that did all this shit. And he was screen recording. That's why, what a coincidence that 5-second part is recorded. But I told him, according to the pretendians that are here on my live stream, if you guys listen to that video in detail, according to the pretendians, I said, that are here on my live calling me a ninja and an African, if I was that, I'd be proud as fuck to be that, bro. I'd be proud to be black. I'd be proud to be African. I'd be proud to be a ninja. If that's what I'd be, if that's what you guys are saying that I'd be proud to be that. That's the only thing I said. That's the only thing that stupid little clip shows, and you're trying to make it seem like it's anti-black, but it was a
You
black
called
man.
them ninja people. You said if I was a ninja person, and they said don't say that, and they asked you several times. They asked you several times repeatedly to stop calling them fucking ninja people, and you insisted on doing it anyways. And you were being obtuse and pretending that you did not understand how that was offensive.
You're lying. Because prior to anybody ever saying shit,
You're a liar, bro. You're a liar.
anything, bro.
My people.
I made a whole live stream about that.
The
word transcended beyond the black community.
On this live has seen that fucking video, bro, and the internet is forever, homie.
Rock, bro.
No,
You live under a rock. If you think the ninja word is slurred today, people use it outside of the black community, bro. You got Mexicans calling each other ninjas,
Let me
bro.
tell you something, buddy. If black people tell you to stop calling them ninjas, you stop calling them ninjas, bro.
Bro, you don't know the streets, bro. You don't know the streets.
So, Manny,
Streets for
Everybody
you.
in the real world knows.
Bro, you ain't even fucking. Don't try to get all gangster with me, bro, because you're not more gangster than me, bro. You never even been locked up, you little fucking snitch. All right, you never even fucking done time, homie. I'll fuck you up. All right, you ain't hard. Don't talk to me like you're fucking down. You ain't with no fucking hood, and you ain't no fucking G. So shut the fuck up.
You're gonna what?
What for? Well, look at you trying to be a snitch right here. Hey, bro, quit trying to be a fucking snitch online, bro. You want to be talk? You want to talk? You want to gangbang on me, but then you're acting like a snitch at the same time, bro? Get your story straight, homie. Hey, bro, you ain't about that life, homie. Hey, you ain't about that life. You're like 5'4", fucking 150 pounds full. You ain't shit, bro. Don't talk to me like you're hard, fool. You're a straight pussy, bro. You're soft as tissue paper. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I am. Yup. As you say so, TikToker.
Oh my god. Let's
All right,
calm
TikTok.
down. Listen, you don't want to get the live recorded or anything like that. Wow. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, sometimes when people are going through like psychotic episodes, you have to empathize with them and just like hope that they seek psychiatric help. And I think like Manny is one of those people where he's not in touch with reality. So sometimes I even feel bad for him a lot of the times. But what I will say is,
That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say he's delved deeply into it. He needs to be rescued.
Asin, you kind of pissed me off because why would you say that indigenous people can't be racist?
Because
That's
what
not the
kind of
topic
power
of the
do
lie.
indigenous people have over us?
I understand what you're saying, but we have to think about historical implications. Have you heard of racial triangulation? That's not even
Baby,
the topic of the
Mexicans freed
lie.
slaves. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Don't even do that baby shit. I hate when y'all niggas
I'm
do
sorry. Go ahead.
that. Anyway, guys, let's go back to unity.
I also
I'm
put
scared.
that power plus privilege equals racism definition. That definition has no basis in any sort of sociological foundation. It was an activist definition created in the 1970s, post Civil War, to try to compel white people to stop being racist, and they did so by trying to impose it on a curriculum in Chicago. It has no legitimacy. That fucking definition is a redefinition. It's not acknowledged by any sociological department or any fucking dictionary that you can find. Trust me, anybody can be racist. Now, is there a difference between institutional and systemic racism? Yes. Not everybody can wield or use institutional and systemic racism. That is exclusive to the people who are in power. And in the United States and in the West, that power is in the hands of the white supremacists, right? But as far as interpersonal racism, like me being racist towards a black person, I'm fully capable of it. If I call you a racial slur or I treat you poorly, discriminatory based on your race, if I harbor hatred for you based on your race, that is interpersonal racism, or colloquially known as racism.
I mean, also, I just want to speak to that. There's also the element of like historic and cultural racism. And this does not go for all native tribes, but at least amongst the five, what are known as the five civilized tribes, and the Cherokee in particular. At the time of abolition, like in 1865, the Cherokee Nation had around like 4,000 or 500 enslaved Black Africans. So they did, to some extent, participate in the institution of chattel slavery. They did enslave Black people. Okay, so we cannot say that there is no historical elements in terms of the participation or culpability in the enslavement of Black people. So based on that historical element, we can't say that indigenous people cannot be racist. That would just be a falsehood. And yeah, there is, as what Mateo was saying, there is interpersonal racism. People can microaggress and macroaggress against each other. So I would just say there's a lot of layers to it culturally and historically. But I wouldn't say that all natives are racist or all people are this, but they can be racist, as Manny is. Manny is a white T Karen, and he's been in multiple African lives disrespecting people, cussing at Africans because we say we're not Bantu, calling us racial slurs. I've heard him say the N-word. So I don't have anything really to say to Manny, especially not during Black History Month. You know, maybe in March we could take it back up.
Okay.
Yo, I'm sorry that took a long time. Is it okay? Or not? I just want to say congrats
We took
to the 40.
we took
Congrats to the 49er fan. Better luck. The Chiefs won. I'm a Raider fan, but
yeah, we won. Hell yeah, we took that W.
Cheers. Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Calm
We
down.
took that W, not kiss my
Yeah,
ass,
Corey.
bro.
You
We
gotta
took
help the refs
that.
again. Yeah. Last play.
We took
Fucking
better than the
that.
49ers,
yeah.
bro.
Fucking bullshit.
Bro. No, bro, it's better than that. Anyways, I think the Raiders got robbed from making the playoffs because we would have made some noise.
You good,
That's
bro?
one
Calm down.
that the Chiefs really had time. It's Raiders. It's with the Raiders. They knows that.
Raiders are trash.
But
That's what I say.
nevertheless, congratulations. She's a Chiefs fan, though, bro. She's from there, bro. You got to give her props. Give
For
her
real.
props. Come on, let's
Man,
not-
you gotta pay the reps again. Like, oh,
enjoy it though. Heart, baby girl, enjoy it because you know what? You're coming. The autumn wind, you know it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
All right, I'm dropping down. You guys have
I
a good
miss
one.
guys.
Miss Manny in here. You miss Manny's
You
show,
okay,
Bodie,
Native
but
Mama? So, hey,
oh, he did the same thing. He did the same thing. He was trying to lie on me again, but whatever. Oh,
Don't
I
even
don't know.
browse.
hey,
Yeah,
Native
just chill with
you know,
us.
me and you don't got a problem, mamas, Native Mamas.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I respect you, sis. You're a Lakota sister. I have the ultimate respect for you. I know we first like bumped heads. You know, I didn't really know who you. You know what? I ultimate respect for you, and
Thank you.
I really mean that. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Always
But
welcome.
yeah, I got to confront him. I appreciate that. It was a shit show though. Hey,
It wasn't
Hey,
it
here.
is
It
what
was
it is.
let's
Super
talk
Bowl.
about
You
that
read him for
21K he got on his damn live, yo.
Yeah, you ate him up. I'm not gonna lie, Native Mamas. You definitely ate him up.
I don't like respect people like that, but God, that guy for lying on me, it just made me so upset because I'm not out here causing division. I'm not out here talking on people. I just want to be able to for everybody to be on the same dialect and figure out a way to bridge this whole gap we got. It's just sucky that we have people out there that are causing that much division and that much hurt between people that they don't want to come together. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just sucks.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm for the unity, guys, because I've been getting anti-black. How? There's no way. So I'm not going for it. You guys, in that you can't pull the racist card on me because I'm not. And everybody that knows that's been around me knows that I'm very equal, and it's all about how I see things. So
Exactly.
those who are
They're gonna say
saying
that you're
you got
tokenizing. They say that you're tokenizing
say
and
what?
stuff like that, which is I don't think it's true. They say the same thing about me. Same thing.
Exactly.
Then again,
We
I
don't
like
get
to give a shout out to Kit Kat up there. Thank you for holding out. Come on, you're one strong woman. Sit there to go through all that and just still be standing up there. I was just like, I give up. That was a lot. Thank you, Mexi, for jumping in there. Okay, I gotta drop down, guys. Is it Essene? I hope he opened your eyes and he shows his true colors tonight, the way he acts towards women. So
I understand. I just don't feel like it's my place as a black man to like pick sides when it comes to indigenous issues. Like that's not my place.
But you seen how he is towards women. He was to Kit Kat towards me.
As far as when women are disrespected, I know that's y'all's culture, and I will not like defend that specifically. But other instances, I may. But I understand what you mean.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. I'm happy the Chiefs won, and again, I'm like, So that's not my
we
thing.
did that job, man. Fuck these 49ers. Fuck these 49ers. We took the win.
Calm down, Chief.
I've been watching this whole game and I've been sitting here holding my breath, and my husband even told me to chill out.
We coming strong, man. We coming
Come on,
strong.
Sean, the refs, huh? Yeah.
All silent rap, shut up, bro. You and your fifis.
Enjoy. It's gonna be the last one. The last one for the Chiefs.
No, they'll come
Yeah,
back
it's really
again and they'll kick ass
definitely. I
again.
ain't gonna pay no refs anymore.
You just mad because our
You pay the
Chiefs
ref.
did
Calm
it.
down.
You could kiss my.
Do you know how freaking Indian cards look like? Because I promise you, we've seen it, and I posted it on my. You could ask my sisters. A actual card, because you guys were trying to invalidate me. Now, did you? Okay, question. Did you see that white tea lady? Her picture.
I don't know what lovers dispute y'all got going on. I just let y'all have a conversation on my live. I mean, I don't really know.
No. But answer the question. Did you see a photo of her on that fake ass printed fucking dripping ink fucking fake ass piece of shit paper she showed? Did you see a photo of her? Yes or no?
Look, I don't know what I've seen cards that have photos, don't have photos. I don't know what's real.
No. Then you don't know what an American Indian looks like. You have no idea.
I don't know what y'all cards look like. I have no idea what y'all cards look
like. Okay, you don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it looks like. I fucking
blocked him so he doesn't report.
There goes an American Indian.
Can I say one thing?
All her fucking ass, bro.
Oh my God.
All up her fucking. And you could have, these American Indian cards are issued to. Do you think we really want to carry them like that? Like we're in fucking Germany? Get out of here with that shit.
Huh?
Shit.
All I wanted
certified
to
ID
say.
card that didn't have a picture of the person's face on it.
Oh my gosh.
You have to have your photo on there. You have to have your picture. Know that it's you. She did a printer. And this,
Or some kind.
oh look, got a real fucking, that's a real card right there.
Tomorrow he's threatening to
Fuck outta here.
he's threatening to harass and bully a native man tomorrow. Cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't
Post
care
that
how
right
much
there.
on your screen. I don't care. Put it on your screen, bro. You were gaslighting the shit out of that. And you were giving validation. You were. You said you didn't call it, but you were on that shit.
Of course, that's the
All up in that.
MO on this app, bro. Is he wants to foster division within other communities that he sees himself as adversarial towards.
No, I don't think he sees himself as Josh does not see him.
That is gonna insult and cause division within native circles. That's his whole MO, bro. That's what he's about, bro. He hates us. You understand?
He's here to cause division, to make a mockery, to divide us.
Josh does not hate natives. He is not.
How do you know?
Yes,
How do
he
you
does.
know? Are you an expert, Kit Kat? Are you an expert?
Are you
an expert?
about it, bro?
Or it's because he's black?
Are you? He does not hate natives.
Wow.
He hates us.
Wow. Kate, you're in question now. You're in question now, Kate. Wow.
Try to cape.
You're in question. Wow.
For that piece of shit. That guy is
You're a Josh expert, huh?
No, I'm
Wow.
not. I'm not.
Man, you're
saying
quick to
I'm an expert on
defend
but
him
I
real
know
quick,
that
blindly.
He's not a hate. He's not. In all the lives that I've encountered him, all the times I've talked to Josh, he's never expressed any hatred towards natives.
All he's ever so hold on, listen, let me tell you something about Josh, all right? This is what this guy does. All right? Well, he does because he does not, trust me, he does not like natives, all right? The way he feels about natives is that we are all a bunch of anti-black racists because we don't allow ourselves to be erased by these wannabe aboriginals. He feels like because we reject these wannabe aboriginals, it's because we don't like black people. He takes offense to that. Because we're just supposed to allow these members of a hate group to come into our spaces, spread misinformation, spread hate, and if we push back against it, it's because we want to distance ourselves from black people because we see being associated with black people as such a shameful, disgusting thing. Because of course we're anti-black, of course. So that's the characterization that he wants to make of our entire community. Right. And that's what he's dedicated his whole fucking platform to doing. So if that, all that can do is cause division between the indigenous and the African American community. That is not productive or conducive to a peaceful, productive society. That guy is an agent of fucking chaos and division. And so if you want to sit there and cape for this fool, then consider yourself on his team and not an ally of us.
Tell him, brother. Tell him.
Facts.
Is it possible
If you
that I
vouch
can
for him,
respond?
you are no longer
Wow,
welcome
man, you're in
my country.
question. Yeah, you're not. All this right here, you cause division with Native mamas and me, man. That's messed up. You gotta go, man.
Here's what I'll say. Can I just say what I want to say, and then anyone, if you
Why?
guys feel
You
like-
had a lot of talk already. You already had a lot of fucking talking. That's all you did.
She may not have a full perspective of the issue, so let's let her. I've gave her my word, and now let's let her talk. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's talk then. I want to hear this. Go ahead, Kit Kat. Go ahead, Kit Kat.
So here's what I'll say. I think, firstly, I hope that if you're gonna make an assessment of my character or my feelings towards the natives, I would hope that you would at least judge me based off how I've spoke to you, how I've spoke to the other native people on the platform, and like what you know of me. I would say that judge me based off what you think of me and not your assessment of another person. I think that's a bit biased.
No, I'm sorry, but to be fair, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna judge you off.
Yes.
Can I finish speaking? Can I finish speaking?
No, yeah, I know, but I'm gonna let you finish. But let me just tell you this. I will, full transparency, I will judge you by the company you keep. Because if you are like, if you're cool with the people who are hateful towards my people, that makes me not trust you. And I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. But you can continue. Go ahead and continue.
Speaking, okay. Can I I just hope that I could speak without being interrupted, because I did let all of you guys voice your grievances, and you know what I mean.
Why do you keep saying sis though? You know, I really appreciate that word. You've been
Yeah.
using too fucking free
You guys,
for my.
what does that mean?
It's not.
I don't
It's not
like that. Like grievances.
Yeah, like
grievances.
you, like
Is that how
black
you
people
can
don't
see
like
it?
that.
Everything is a fucking grievance to you.
So
For us
Yeah.
Native Americans,
wrong with this?
Americans.
grievance is this. I don't
Grievances with
appreciate it.
people also, though. I have grievances with people also.
No, but
I
no,
was
I have a problem
No.
with that. I have a problem with that when it's
Yeah.
used out of context.
And
Okay, so
and
what?
Kit Kat,
No,
can I talk to you for one moment?
Address it real
Can I
quick.
ask you one
Mashika, let
question?
me address it real quick.
Guys, I don't know why.
Let me hold on. Kit Kat, let me address it real quick, okay? I'm sorry. I know that I'm interrupting you again, but let me just say this to you, okay? I'm extending good faith to you. Please listen. All right, so I'll say this. The first time I encountered you in Mono's lives, I didn't like your energy. It seemed like you're asking a lot of leading and presumptuous questions concerning anti-blackness within Mexican or Latin American culture. I gave you straightforward, honest, and transparent answers. Oh, did you kick her? Oh man, I want to say something to her, dude.
no, I didn't kick her. No, bro, you ran, bro.
Oh, she just left.
Yeah,
All right, well, if she's still here,
She left, bro.
I'll tell you
I
this.
kicked her, bro.
I think today in this live, you've conducted yourself much more respectfully. But then as soon as Josh comes in here, and then we fucking call him out, you switch up real quick. I'm not sure how to judge you now because you're here, you're hot and you're cold, bud. Like 1 minute you're coming in here trying to like make these presumptuous, insinuating questions about Mexican people and our so-called anti-blackness, or indigenous people and our so-called anti-blackness, and then later on today you've been cool most of the live, but then right there at the end you switch up and your colors change again, and now you're caping for fucking Josh. Josh is not redeemable, and his name can't be redeemed in this space.
I agree. Hey, Chief, can I say something now?
Yes.
Can I say something now? You know, she said about if we're going to judge her, we're going to judge her by her character and whatever. If I'm going to judge her, I'm going to judge her by this. And by what she said about, she said, I don't know nothing what happened about Josh, but yet she's a Josh expert. I mean, I'm going to judge by that. How are you going to say something and speak about something or have opinion about something when you don't know who that person is or what the subject is about? But yet they want to have an opinion and say, well, this is what I think. If they don't know nothing about the subject or not educated about the subject, then how can they defend the lie or say it's a true or a lie? I mean, I'm going to judge her by that, just like I'm going to judge Native Mamas because she said it 3 times on your live. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. Oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, I didn't know about that.
Bring up Native Mamas though, because she's not, bro. And I really don't want to do that. I've gotten in trouble for that.
Okay. Well,
but we will have a discussion, I'm sure, when she's around. You guys know we can talk about it. But
with Dark Arrow, I would like to talk to too, if I could. But if we have a chance.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah. She's right here. Yeah. Go ahead. She's right there.
Hey, Miss Dark Arrow, I just want to know why you blocked me and just socially try to ban me with others.
But let's not forget that
Dark
all
Arrow.
Native women deserve to talk too. Just not being interrupted at all. We all have to talk all at one time. We don't need to be muted. We need to be quiet. We want to have our voice to talk too. That's what I hate about certain people because they like to talk over each other. That's what my problem is. Women like to have conversations too.
Well,
Thank you, Aztec.
well, let's not make it a sexist thing, but okay.
It's a more of a misogynistic
It's what I'm being
thing.
observed. It's what's being observed in my eyes.
Oh, I understand that, and I agree with you.
Okay, first off, I don't know what you're talking about. Second
you
of
don't.
all, I don't.
Remember,
And second,
let me refresh you then.
hold up. Let me finish speaking and don't talk over me. I've been nothing but respectful since I've been on this panel, so stop. You've been disrespectful this whole life. I've been here and watching you.
Don't claim that
Stop.
disrespectful. Don't say that.
Let me
Don't be
finish.
disrespectful,
Let me
but
finish
don't
what I'm
say
gonna
I've
say.
been disrespectful. Okay, don't insult me, please.
See, you're doing it right now. You're just proving my point. Anyway,
You're disrespecting me.
and then
You're
second of all,
disrespecting me by
I didn't
saying
ban
I'm being
you.
disrespectful to everybody on here.
Just a second here. Just
Okay.
a second. Look.
So don't get
Rashida,
disrespectful.
take it
Don't get
personal,
insulted.
but you have been Mashika, don't take it personal, but you have been.
Well, your opinion don't
interrupting a
matter
lot
to
of
me right now,
people.
so I'm talking to Dark
No,
Arrow right
it's
now.
bad.
Let me
You have been
refresh you right now.
everybody off. You have been
You are a
interrupting
fake. You are a
everybody.
fake native, Dark Arrow. You know you are. I've been watching you on the Black Lives with the black people.
Hey, who you calling fake native, dude?
Dark Narrow, bro. Hold on. I'm not calling you that.
No, who are you though? Who are you calling fake native?
Oh,
Dark
I'm
Arrow.
calling Dark Arrow fake native.
Nah, don't disrespect her, dude. She's not
No,
fake native,
I
bro.
know who's. I'm confronting her.
Why are you?
I'm
She's
calling
not a
her
fake.
out.
She's not a fake native,
Hold on,
bro.
I'm not talking to you,
You
bro.
don't know her, hey, bro. You don't know her, bro.
Don't be a captain, bro. Don't be a captain.
I'm not telling. I'm
Don't
not. I'm
be a
defending.
captain.
I'm defending
I
an
know.
indigenous woman, and you're
She's
trying
not
to
an
erase her
indigenous
identity,
woman.
bro. She's
She's
a fucking
not.
registered,
Look,
enrolled
I got
native,
proof.
bro.
So let me finish
No.
so I can expose her. I do.
All right, well
so
then
you can
green
back
screen.
up.
Show us on the green screen. Show us the
No,
receipts
you
now.
know what, bro?
Before you go forward, show us the receipts now, because what you're doing
try
is
to
a big
control the
no-no
situation
here,
right
bro.
now. Let
Show
me
us the receipts.
cross-examine her. Let me cross-examine
No,
her.
no.
Please.
You made a claim.
So
Show
you're
the
defending
receipts,
her.
bro.
You're
Hey, you made a fucking claim. You invalidated her indigeneity, bro. You say you got proof. Show us the receipts, or get the fuck out of here, dude.
But why would you invalidate an indigenous woman when you come from an indigenous woman? Why would you disrespect her and interrogate
you,
her
Chief,
like you're the
man.
colonial authority keeping census records of who's native and who's not?
Princess.
Why would you try that? That's a very colonial mindset of you. Like, who makes you the barometer and the judge of who's native and who's not? That was very disrespectful of you to say, and you have a tendency to be disrespectful to women. And that's why I left, because I didn't want to have to get disrespectful back. You know, so I was like, let me leave before I do too much, because this is a native space. But you are very, very disrespectful, and you tried to gang up on me with multiple men. Chief Pasabo, you also tried to do it too. And I don't do that, because as soon as you take it there with me, I'm gonna be inclined to take it there back with you. So that's what the women are saying. Be respectful. Let the women speak.
Talking about.
Let the women talk. That's it. Done.
Hey, Chief, I will admit.
No. Women can talk just fine. But you're in here caping for Josh. You're in here caping for Josh, who is an anti-indigenous fucking bigot. All right, I don't care what gender you are. If you're on Josh's crew, then you ain't for us.
No. You didn't even let me even cape for him if I wanted to, because you didn't even let me talk. If I wanted to cape for him, I would have said that. You didn't even let me speak.
I heard what you said. I heard enough. I heard what you said.
Because you interjected and cut me off 4 times. Any woman on the panel.
Injected because I had heard enough. I injected because you had said enough for me to take issue with it. What you said, what you did say, what I heard you say, I took issue with it.
You're very disrespectful to women. I'm not going to speak over a man whose voice is louder than mine.
Hey,
I don't infantilize women. I don't surrender my voice to you just because of what's between your legs. Sorry.
This is an indigenous live. He has the obligation to defend indigenous women first. He has no obligation to you. So I'm gonna come in here and defend you from him, but don't try to bigger back and forth, because this is their space, okay?
It's not even really about that. And like I said, I was gonna listen. Kick out. Will you stop? I even told Mashika to shut up so that you could speak. So I stood up for you so that you could speak and let you plead your case and give you a fair hearing.
Disrespect you as an indigenous woman? Can we let an indigenous woman talk? Dark Arrow, did he not disrespect you?
It was not him though.
Hold on, Dark Arrow, do you feel like I disrespect you? Because I thought me and you were cool. I didn't think we had beef with each other. I don't feel like I do disrespect you.
He asked up for her.
The other guy disrespected Dark Arrow.
Let me speak. Let me speak. Thank you. Okay. Chief didn't disrespect me. Mashika, whatever the fuck his name is, disrespected me. And he's been disrespectful this whole entire life to the women on the panel. Everybody that's up here, he talked over and monologued for a long ass time. For me, I am not a fake native. You got blocked by my mods, so that's not me. So I didn't do that. And second of all, you're the one that's problematic as fuck and spewing out all kinds of bullshit. I don't talk to you. You're a weirdo. And I just
All right.
no
We're not
idea.
left already, so let's not do that. He left.
Okay.
He was
Let me
here.
finish.
You gotta confront him. Do that. Dark Arrow, come on. Left
Well,
already.
I was trying to confront him, but then he wanted to talk over me. And then another thing is, I'm federally.
But let's not call him a weird all that, because
Okay,
He's
okay,
maybe he has a little bit.
okay. Can
Huh?
I finish? Can I finish?
But yeah. Go ahead. Let's not do that. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I
Listen,
said
Dark
I'm
Arrow.
not.
I know you're running
Could
the
you
show and you're live, my live, and I just said respectfully, let's not do that because he's not here. I don't allow people to bag on you when they're not here. That's my rule. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Could I please speak without getting interrupted? Nobody ever
I
lets me
just said
speak.
yes, acting like I'm not giving you that opportunity. I just said yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I have no idea what his issue is with me because I don't go around telling people who they can and cannot hang out with. I'm not people's moms, and I just been in here chilling, and I've been nothing but respectful. But I didn't like how I was approached and how I was getting dogged on and cross examining me. Dude, I speak my own language. I was raised on my res, and I am federally enrolled.
Yes,
Okay, I got a
you are.
question. I got a question.
Hey, she is.
You just said that you don't tell people who they can and can't hang out with. Well, why did you come into my live here a couple months ago and tell me, Mexi, Kitty, Mo, and everybody else that if we was hanging out with Mono, that you wasn't going to have nothing to do with us, and you started a big bunch of shit.
Okay, first off,
Accountability.
That right there cuts that out.
Can I please answer her question? Could I please answer her question? Because if you guys are going to
Be
get up
real.
on
It's
me,
not a
I'm
question.
gonna
It's
leave.
be real. You do
Hey,
do
let her
that.
answer it. Let her
The
answer
host
it.
is
Let her
speaking,
answer it,
and then
bro.
you need
Let
to
me
listen because this is
answer.
his live. Stop yelling.
Let her
If
answer it.
Mona wants to
No, it's
speak,
fine. Dark Arrow, it's fine. Dark Arrow, it's
Please
fine.
let
It's
me
fine. Go
answer.
ahead. Yes. Yes.
All right, I said if I didn't say who you guys can't hang out with. I said if you guys are getting in drama, that never was an issue when you guys were hanging out with Mono before. Then you should consider about who you're hanging out with. I didn't say, oh, you can't hang out with them.
That's a
didn't say
lie
that.
because you did not say that. Mexi, did she
Anyway,
say
I'm
that?
not
Or
gonna.
was her
I'm not gonna.
exact words were,
I'm
if you're
mute.
hanging out with Mono, don't have nothing to do with me? Is that not what she said?
that's what
Mexi,
she
you was
said.
there.
Yes, I was there. That is
That's
exactly
what
what
she
she said.
said.
Just take accountability. There was many people
The
in there
thing,
that heard you.
ladies, me and Mono were just in Dark Arrow's live, what, 2 nights ago, Mono? And fucking, Dark
Hold on. Hey,
Arrow's
hold
here.
on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but let the women address her though, bro, because this is it can have
Well, they're
some.
kind of dogpiling her. Hey, Mono,
Let's
they're
stay out of it.
dogpiling her, bro. And we were just in
they're
her
not,
live
bro.
trying to
No,
make
they're
things
not.
cool with her now. Now they're trying to gang up on her, dude. Like, are we
Bro,
trying to
they're not.
mend this divide or what?
Apologize to my
Bro,
daughter.
hold on, bro. She needs to be held accountable for her actions. She told me to
Now,
do
I am accountable for what I said, and I
you
did
guys,
say.
but you know
But
what?
I'm not gonna
She was
sit
very
here and
disrespectful to some of us up here on the panel, and
I
you
wasn't
know,
disrespectful to none of you guys. You guys were disrespectful to me by having a live about me
Bullshit.
3 weeks ago.
Bullshit.
Hey,
That's
called
not
my daughter a
bullshit.
dumb white
try to mend this
bitch.
divide. That's all I'm
Yet
saying.
to
Oh,
apologize.
you know what? You know what, Chief? I'm out of here.
Good. Go.
Whatever, then fuck it. Sorry.
talk. You always run off.
You
Like
gotta
we're not
hold
trying to
yourself
get up on
accountable,
you. We're
Dark
just
Arrow.
trying to address certain
Yeah,
things
just
that
hold
were
yourself
said.
accountable. That's it.
Disrespectful. Can we
She always runs off. Okay.
Yeah, she does.
So, I
She
mean, I
said
think
that
it's
she
everyone's
apologized
trying
to my
to give
daughter
a
the day she
pass.
turns 18. No, she called my daughter a bitch. She can apologize to her now. And if she can't apologize to her now, then she can kiss my ass.
All right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. Sorry.
Yeah, that did. That did happen though. It happened. Just needs to hold herself accountable, bro. Don't do it. But she tells me to hold
Trying to
myself.
mend things with her. Isn't that what we were doing in her live the other night?
Yes, and I was telling, for anything, because other sisters there, I was like, offended anybody, I'm sorry, it's from my heart. What can I do to make things better? But then she won't hold herself up right now. She needs to hold herself accountable for doxing his daughter. Hold yourself accountable. You doxed her, real, and that's a minor, 16-year-old little girl. 400, bro.
Oh no,
We could
brother,
all
you
move
sound
on.
far away.
You do that in the Native community.
And I mean, if you're going to
Gotta
be
do
a
that in the
certain
Native
way,
community.
If you're gonna be a certain way, then tell people that you're gonna be that way. Don't be fake. Don't be fake about it. Be who you are. You tell people who to be friends with, then that's who you are. Be that way. Don't be fake about it. Sheesh.
She wants to come back up.
And a drink.
Let me. Yeah. I'm bringing her back up, guys. You know what I mean? She wants to come up. Let her talk, I guess. Go ahead.
Can I just
Oh no.
say something real quick? Just real
Yeah.
quick.
Oh no.
You know, if
Can you hear
this
me?
is amongst women, and you men need to stay out of it, please. Be
We're staying out of
indigenous.
it. We're staying out of it.
Do not involve
Yeah.
We're
yourself
staying out of it.
in women's business. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right, legal. You're right, legal. And there is brother muted. She's back here. Out of it.
So my mama up here talking about that she wants you to mute Woken. I don't know why. I don't know.
Who does? Who does? Who wants to mute Woken? Who does?
Beautiful spotted zebra bear.
Well,
That's my mom.
you're not. Why do you have to ask me? Ain't that what you guys supposed to do? I don't look at the chats. Never do. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm sorry. I don't look at the chat. I just don't. Go ahead, Dark Arrow. Dark Arrow, you're giving the opportunity. I brought you up. And I'm
Okay.
anything. I'm staying out of it.
What?
Go ahead.
I'll talk to you later. Okay. I said what I said because at the time I was going through a lot of shit myself. And I apologize for that. And I already apologized to you, but your daughter is underage.
I don't care. She could still receive the apology from me.
I already apologized to you. Let her.
No,
let her.
you
let her-
apologized to
Okay,
me.
if
You
you
did
want
not
this to stop,
apologize
let
to
me
her.
let me apologize to her then. Bring her so I can apologize to her.
No, I'm not bringing her around you. She's not here right now.
She said she'll take the apology.
I already apologized to Willow a couple of times
Not to
already.
her.
Go ahead. Everybody's listening.
I already did.
You apologized to me for the shit you pulled on me, but you did not apologize to my daughter. You said you'd wait until she's 18.
Because she's 16 and you can't be on alive when you're 16.
But you could tell me, hey,
16 and over. This app was actually made for kids, you know. So that's
But
a
it's part of
crock of
it's a part of the guidelines. You have to be
guidelines say that they can be in the lives, but they can't be on the panel. Would you like for me to pull that up for you?
Exactly. So what is the point of bringing it up if she won't be brought to receive the apology?
Because I
You
could
haven't
take the apology.
apologized.
I
You still
have
have not-
apologized, Mana.
Yeah, I don't
No.
bring it. But like, if an apology is being asked for, maybe you should just give it.
I'm sorry.
For what? And to
Well-
who?
To your daughter for what I said. I was angry,
What-
okay? I
what did
already
you say?
told you. I'm not repeating it. Just take the goddamn apology. Fuck. I already
That was good. You
apologized.
started off good. Now you're getting off the tracks.
No, because I'm
Look at
getting
that.
really
What is
heated.
that?
I'm getting bombarded
That's
by
not
two
sincere.
women. Could one woman talk at the time? Let me apologize to the woman that wants the apology. She
That's
doesn't
not-
need
that's
your
not single.
backup. Please. I apologize for calling your daughter a white bitch, and I did not know that was your daughter. She didn't say, "Oh, my mom's Willow." She
You
didn't say
like
that.
her. Look. See,
I didn't know
that's where
that.
that's where you avoid the apology because you liked her videos and you was
I
in my
never-
lives when she was in there.
I've
So
seen
you know
her in
I
one
knew she
Willow
was gonna
sister.
come
You
in.
know
That's
what
my
though?
daughter.
Just to squash all this. Look, she apologized. Just I would just take it like there's been enough arguing on
Because
here tonight.
for me to be honest, I want this squashed. I just want peace and unity. I do. I cut off a lot of people just to get a semblance of peace, and this is the only thing I want to get really squashed.
I'll take the apology to her, and and it's up to her whether she accepts it or not. But I will take the apology to her. I will tell her, and I'll leave it alone. But don't.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Willow. No, get off her chest because she. Go ahead, Willow. Go ahead.
But it doesn't mean boss me either. But I understand. But it doesn't mean it.
You say you was going through a lot. You've been through a lot.
Yeah, I've been through a lot. How are you?
Wait a minute.
Hold on, Arrow.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Talk, Arrow.
Hey,
Let her
me
talk.
finish.
Let her talk, Arrow. Let Willow
You
talk.
say you've been through a lot and everything like that, but when you called her that, you have no idea what that little girl's been through over the past year.
Okay,
You have no idea.
You have no idea what I've been
anybody's
through.
going
I've been
through
called a
when
gorilla. I've been
Quit.
disrespected.
Quit.
No.
Quit.
And
Hold on. Let her talk. Why are you over talking her? Rude, Arrow. This is nice. Go ahead, Willow.
You can't sit here and start calling people out of their name and stuff like that and fall back on, well, I've been through a lot. Well, there's a lot of people in here that's been through a lot over the past year, over the past 2 years. You need to be more careful on what you say to people because people are going through a lot every daggone day. You don't know what somebody's going through, and you don't know what can be a trigger and what can't be a trigger for them. That's all I'm saying. Be careful what you say from now on.
That's fair enough. Go ahead, Arrow.
Yeah, that's fair, but I don't need the condescending tone though. I apologize. I'm accountable, responsible for my shit. I'm responsible for what I say and do. I'm near 40 years old. I don't need to be condescended to and disrespected and dogpiled upon. I already apologized to you many a times, and I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to keep it pushing. And Mono, we're going to have a talk later.
Don't try to threaten me like that. Don't say it like that. If you gotta say it, just say it now.
And I wasn't being condescending. I'm being upset. Does anybody in this panel or in the comments hear me being condescending? No, I'm being upset and I'm being straightforward with you.
Guys, I think hold on, Dark Arrow. I think Dark Arrow is really sorry. I feel like she does feel bad about it. I heard it in her voice. I heard her voice kind of quiver a little bit. She feels bad. I think that she is kind of a sensitive heart herself. And I mean, girls, people like that get kind of a little fierce when they get when they feel like they're getting attacked, even though she's not really being attacked. And if she wants to talk to you, Mono, like privately and to squash the beef, I think you guys should have that talk.
No, yeah, I am, but don't say it like mother. We need to have that talk, but we will talk. Respectfully, I will talk.
It's like when people are talking about my baby that's not even born yet. Like, come on now. I think she accepts her apology, and we're gonna keep it pushing. And yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said for right now. And I'm very sorry on both ends. I just don't want you guys having any more problems. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's keep it happy and positive.
Well,
my team just won, guys. My team just won.
I'm going to say this, Dark Arrow. You're in the same category as somebody else. I will be civil with you, but I will never trust you again.
That's respectful. That's fair enough. It's fair. Nobody's got his friends on this app. That's respectful.
I do. I have a lot of friends. But I respect you. I'll always be respectful and cordial. Always. And you don't have to trust me. Because, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad we got that all out of the way then.
Yep. Well, let's figure out another topic. What? Oh my goodness, guys. I've been away. What have you guys been doing? I miss all of you.
I'm fucking. Why are you trying to start shit with me, dude? I'm sitting here trying to mediate between and iron out this division and between our and within our community so that we can have some peace and unity. And you're sitting here trying to dirty mac me in the chat. What's your problem?
Who's doing that?
Business, literally, this is
Hold on,
between
somebody in the chat.
me,
I don't.
Dark
So who?
Willow, Mexi. This has nothing to do with you. I didn't nominate you as a mediator, so you need to stay out of it.
I don't need you to nominate me. If I see division within my own community, I'm gonna try to mend it. That's what a good member of a community does. You don't let people. You don't stoke divisions. You try to mend them.
Hold on. Who are you talking? You're talking about legal?
Yeah. He's talking about
legal shit. Trying to tell you to block me and shit.
Mexi and me.
No.
It has nothing to do with you.
What?
Yeah.
You
No.
can't-
Yeah,
he's saying-
he stayed out of it. He stayed out of it. He didn't know what was going on. Okay,
Yeah,
let's not do that.
all I said
I
was
love that. Yeah. So come on, Chief. Let's not do that. Legal is honorable and very beautiful, and I love she's a very certain. So let's not do that. Come on, do that.
Well, no, I heads with you, but like you're coming at me all crazy. All I'm trying to do is help these people.
She thought. I think that chat was before that message was, bro. Because you know what I mean. When it's a little crazy at first. Look, the two women walked it. They did, you know, and hope it stays cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, because no anybody's child a bitch. Okay, and then throw the white T word in front.
Okay.
Because
For
you know,
the last time on.
because you hold on, Dark Arrow, because you know Willow is a Native American. Okay, so let's not do that. She is a Lakota, and she's reconnecting, and she's about to be enrolled. So let's be respectful of all fellow federally recognized natives. All fellow federally recognized. You are a federally recognized. I'm a federally recognized native. Willow's about to be one. So let's just have respect. At least on my panels, guys, please. Okay.
I have nothing
So
but
nothing to say.
that my reputation, even though it's shit right now, I am the most respectful person, and I know what loyalty and honesty is, and I keep my word.
Well, Dark Arrow, you did come when we made peace, and legal's a witness. Me and you peace, and the next day you were there and says you told my sister not to ever talk to me again. So let's not fuck like nobody, because you did do that. You did do that.
You had a person call me a gorilla.
No, I didn't do it. Why did you take it up on
and
her?
you're
You should've taken it up with her. Should have
And
took it up with
you
her.
have her attack me.
No, should have took it up with her, and you should have to my sisters and told her to ever talk to me again. You should have over a whole white team instead of calling. Hold on. Instead of calling a real fucking white Indian a fucking YT, BT, you end up.
I don't hang out with her anymore. And I did not say anything about telling her sisters to not talk to you ever again. I never said.
They're not liars. Yes, you did. Legal's my witness that you would not watch things and did that the next day.
I didn't. That's a lie. You know, if I did do that, hold on, Mono. If I did do that, we had a thing where we said if we heard anything about each other that we'll go and ask each other questions. If we heard anything, nobody didn't come. You didn't come to me and say, "Hey, Native Cutie or Dark Arrow, whatever the name I had back then."
You teamed up with the devil. You teamed the whitey devil. Literally teamed up with the devil.
She dragged me into it, and I dropped her ass, and I walked away. I didn't insert myself in it. I'm not. Could you please don't dogpile me? You know what, Mono? I respected you. You're having all these people fucking dogpile on me. I respected you in my life. I never had anybody in my panels come after you like this.
We're not attacking you. We're not attacking you.
I'm not attacking you. No, because
I'm here by you. I'm here by you. I'm not attacking you. I'm not going to let anybody attack you. I said from the beginning,
because
this is
all
women's.
I did is come up here and all I got is dogpiled and like get dragged through the dirt like motherfucker, like I feel like I'm being like dragged and then also being made to apologize when I already apologized to her so many times, and then being painted as a liar and saying that I insert myself in shit. You guys don't know what I've been through the last few months. I had to cut a lot of people out of my circle, and I just been doing nothing but doing my own damn thing. And then I thought it would be cool to come in here and come on a panel since I squashed it with Mono, but it seems like everybody wants to dogpile me and have grievances with me or try to drag me out for something that I haven't even.
Just because you squashed it with Mono don't mean you squashed it with everybody that Mono associates. You squashed it with Mono, but you didn't squash it with everybody else.
I tried talking to you. I tried talking to you.
Yeah, and you refused to apologize to my daughter at that time.
I did not.
Okay,
I apologize
calm
to
down.
you.
Look, okay.
I apologize to you.
She just apologized.
No, because you're dogpiling on me. This is what
Nobody's
I'm talking about.
dogpiling on you,
This is
dark
what
girl.
I'm talking
Stop
about.
it.
You guys are just all dogpiling on me.
her.
I already apologized to her.
Okay, exactly. So calm
apologized.
down.
I
Nobody's
already
attacking
apologized.
you.
And I'm African American and Native. And this is going to look so bad.
But nobody's attacking you.
No,
And I
you're
feel just like Willow,
Dude,
like
don't
I
say
could
shit
be
like
civil
that.
with you, despite our
Trying to do
differences.
that type of shit. Come on now. I understand that people. I understand you're getting a little. You're feeling attacked. I understand. But
I'm not being attacked. I'm being
listen,
by true
sister. I
women.
understand. But what I'm saying, I'm happy that you're here. Honestly, hey, hold on. Dark Girl, I'm happy that you're here. I was hoping that you would come back. I was telling Mono that we should try to mend things with you, but like you said yourself, you've cut a lot of people off, and I'm assuming that's because you've had some altercations with some people. So when you come back into a space like that, you might have to eat a little crow sometimes, and it may be hard. But if you could weather through it, it's worth it in the end. You apologize to Willow.
And
it sounds sincere, and she accepted it. I think that's good progress. And maybe we should just, try a little bit more on another night and just kind of lay off you a little bit now.
Yes.
But you can't expect shit to just go away, right?
No, Chief, she doesn't get to do that. She doesn't get to do that. No, she had a problem not with just me, not with just Mono, but she had a problem with multiple people. And they have a right to squash it with her.
It was all one-sided beef because some bitch don't like me.
Hey, you're going backwards now. You're calling people bitches again.
No. Oh my God, man.
Just be humble,
Guys,
Arrow.
maybe can we stop the I think this conversation is just too contentious, and I feel like we're not gonna get anywhere on either side. I think both of the women involved are having an emotional reaction. Everyone has valid feelings, but I think this is not the best time to have this conversation. I think the best thing to do right now is to maybe pivot and try to revisit the conversation at a different time.
But it's two Native American women. So please just let them try to and see what happens.
This is kind of getting worse. Don't you think this is getting worse, though? Okay, you're right. Go ahead.
Willow is not just a white woman.
I just want to
Willow is
respectfully
Lakota,
say,
too.
Willow, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, sister. I just want to respectfully say, Dark Arrow, nobody's attacking you. Honestly, I'm sorry if you felt that way. I'm glad you apologized to Willow's daughter. That was the right thing to do. Now that that's been, said and done, let's squash it and move forward. I feel just the way Willow does, because we have had our differences. I can be civil with you up here on a panel. I have no issues with being in the same space as you. Just like Willow, though, I can't trust you, but that's fine. We're all adults here, so let's just calm down and let's move forward, because this is getting out of hand. The apologies were made, apologies were accepted. Let's move forward.
Okay, another thing, that's kind of like tone policing me. I have every right to feel how I feel. And I am humble, and I do eat a lot of crow, and sometimes I apologize for things I shouldn't be apologizing for. And I have no problems with anybody, but if I feel disrespected, I will call people out their name, and that's just who I am. But I am going to be respectful now, and I'm just gonna mute. And then in the comments, I am native. I know how to speak my language, and that's all I'm gonna say because I'm gonna be respectful in Mono's live.
I'm not tone policing. I was just trying to say let's move forward because things were getting kind of heated again. I'm not trying to tone police.
Right. And we know, and by the record, we do know you're Afro, and we respect that, and we love you. It doesn't take away anything of prejudice. We know that. So, you know, you don't gotta, you know, this is
Mona,
gonna be
we
a bad
can't
look.
understand
Let's not do
you.
that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Mona, we can't understand you, hun. Your
mic is, it sounds kind of funny, brother.
It's going out of like 2008 right now.
What about now? What about now? Can you hear me?
You sound kind of.
You
All right,
still
go
in
ahead and talk.
2008?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Like I said, he apologized. I said I accept it. That's that. And like I said, I'll be cordial with her. There ain't nothing wrong with being cordial and civil with somebody. But that just doesn't mean that I'm ever going to trust you again, you know?
And all I had to say is, you know, I'm not coming at you and I'm not going to attack you. You blocked me, even though we had a whole live about staying friends and being neutral with other people. And I still stand by that. I can be in spaces with you. I'm not going to go after you or do anything that is, you know, in any kind of way in an attacking mode towards you. And I'm just going to be respectful. I hope you can be too.
And for the last time, I am native. For the last fucking time. If I see the word Wabo or anything, I am native. I am indigenous.
Yeah, this fool Mashika keeps disrespecting and calling her shit like that, bro.
Where?
Oh, you want me to?
Where my mom's at? I'm not.
yeah.
No,
I'm not
come on.
saying
I don't know.
anything.
I don't know about that. I don't look in the chat. I have a thing that if I'm hosting, I'm sorry. If you guys want to meet, DM me. It's open. If you guys want to follow me, I swear, whatever I can to try to follow you back. So please, go follow me. Go ahead, DM me.
Rico, why don't you, dude?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
can
can hear
now.
you.
Sorry.
And there's somebody down here in the comments that keeps calling me white and saying never trust the white tongue.
Are you a mod? Hello, are you a mod?
I am. Just let them speak. I don't care what they say about me. I know who I am. So
No,
that's
I
okay.
don't allow that. Though. I allow that. I don't allow that. You are an sister. You of the Lakota people.
I got it. Sorry, I was away. I'm sorry. I'm feeding my baby right now. She's hungry.
And I will not let anybody disrespect Willow like that because she, a Lakota, she is about to be enrolled. You got not the fucking disrespect. Please. You guys want everybody to fucking pretend shit, and I got that title. I call people pretendians. Shit, you guys are something else. You good? You good, sis?
Mono,
Yeah.
it's like colorism. Like, let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. But what you need to do is go to the TikTok shop and go get you a mic, my boy. They sell them for like $4.
Bro, they good or
Can somebody drop baby? Get her and drop her.
Well, why?
Just kidding.
Yeah, ass, man.
Yeah,
No.
no, we ain't
I
getting
come
into
back
that
from the
one.
hospital.
You done screwed up asking us to get in the middle of that one. Hell no.
I come back from the hospital and this is how I get treated. Wow.
You've just won the
I'm not
Super
even
Bowl.
loopy or nothing.
Hey, Aztec, how much does your baby weigh?
She's not born yet. They dilated me to 3 centimeters, so we're just waiting for her to stop playing and do what she do. So yeah,
get on that bouncy ball.
No, I can't really do too much. The doctors recommended me to rest for the moment, and you know, seize the air and put my feet in the dirt, and you know, I don't know. I had a Native woman come into my doctor's into my room. She's like, "What's going on with you?" I was like, "I don't know. I feel kind of sick and whatnot." And she was like, "You need to go outside and go reconnect with the dirt and all that type of stuff." I was like, "What the?"